Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the complete Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting.
And I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, a main character on AMC, proud member of the system, the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Woo! Use code MAJOR to save 10%.
Ringside Collectibles is
you got the Birdman, huh? Oh,
we're cooking right now, coming up later in the show.
I need the Birdman. I need Crush. Didn't get him yet. Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts and leave a review, not just any review, but a major review. Post it on X with the hashtag Major Review. If we read it on air, you will get a prize. Who won this week, Mark?
All right. We got the review here. Gabriel Gonzalez. That's a new name. Major Pod. Major Review. Amazing work as usual from the boys. Been listening for a long time now, and I can't get enough. Y'all are there for me on my overnight shift and make time pass like nothing. Like many of us, in so many ways, you guys have inspired us to keep collecting and have fun. Thank you to the three of the most professional gentlemen and coolest MFers to grace wrestling and collecting.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about right there, baby. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you very much.
You know what? I do, not that I'm trying to pat ourselves on the back, but to me, all my favorite podcasts do make time pass like nothing, right? I think that's the ultimate, right? That's the ultimate goal of like listening to a podcast. Like you're enjoying it so much. You're like, holy shit, it's over? Right. That's probably one of the nicest things you could say about our show.
And I listen to a lot of podcasts, but I don't know what podcast does as many giveaways as us. I mean, at least 5 a week.
Van Vliet.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's another one. Every single week, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Find the pin post on X. Repost to be eligible. This week, the prize for last week was the NWO Great Muda. The winner of that is
Jason Dean Martin. You can also find him at Preserve Hobby, just a baseball card enthusiast.
Oh, I love that. And this week, the prize is the Disciple WWE from the Vault.
Nice.
Exclusive Series 7. I can't believe they're on Series 7 from the Vault.
Dude, that line is cooking. I say it all the time.
I hope I'm on Series 10. I don't know.
Honestly,
all right.
You have a very good chance of that being your first figure, yes.
You never know. All right, follow up. TNA, Brian. Before we get into TNA, let me just say that the Moose video has, I don't want to say gone viral, but
definitely made its rounds. And a lot of them have just been in my group chats. But
Moose made like a separate post about it on X. Did you see that?
I think we got under his skin a little bit.
Yeah, he was a little hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got real hot about it. But
I mean, I don't care.
Was Moose wearing system gear this week?
Yeah, he hasn't gotten any stuff. So it's just going to keep happening.
Oh, my God.
Not my problem. He's out.
He's out. Yeah, you're right.
So what happened on TNA this week? I missed it.
It was just a little check-in with the system. You know, we popped we had a little State of the Union there. Oh, God, check out those brand new beanies from TNAmerch.com, the brand new hoodies from TNAmerch.com, the brand new shirts from TNAmerch.com. Hot sellers.
Man.
Get them. You too can try to look as cool as the guys in the system do. And then we had a little run-in with the Hardys and the Righteous, and that set things up for next week, or this week, I should say. Well, we'll be taking on the Righteous and the Hardys in a big 8-man.
Big 8-man.
Working on top of AMC like the system does.
I didn't really do much on SmackDown. Let's just skip to Raw. What about AJ Styles retiring? A guy I never wrestled AJ. I know you have, Brian.
I did.
I did not see this going down as a real retirement, so I was kind of shocked.
That's crazy. I guess
I was also
touched
shocked.
AJ, huh?
Never, no.
I never touched him in my WWE run, which I think is crazy because that put over everybody. You would think he would at least just squash me at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the best going into the Hall of Fame, which is pretty damn cool. AJ Styles
Really
in the
cool,
WWE
yeah.
Hall of Fame. So Mattel's going to pump out
obviously
some
what a
figs.
career, but what a 10-year run too, right?
Yeah, what a poetic. I don't know if that's the word, but like debuting at Royal Rumble, retiring at Royal Rumble, 10 years, Grand Slam champion, did it all.
He was someone that was very, I didn't meet him for the longest time, but he was very inspiring to me, watching him from afar. A guy that I guess would be considered undersized, but he truly just like outperformed everyone, right? And it was like he made himself undeniable.
And, he definitely helped put TNA on the map in those early years, right?
I mean, I don't know how anyone ever will surpass, like, being the face of that place. Like, when you look at the history books,
right?
What he did was just so, I mean, it was beyond epic what he did for that company. It's like him and everybody else's TNA career, you know what I mean? It's just going to be tough to ever... To get up to that, Moose did sign a lifetime contract, so maybe Moose will be on his way.
But he was like true homegrown. He made
a nobody that turned into this, household name superstar.
But he does all that in TNA, goes to New Japan, then comes to WWE, and doesn't just have a decent career, has a Hall of Fame 10-year career. It's just how 10 years went by like that.
Yeah, it's
but a Hall of Fame career.
I remember when he came in first. His Rumble debut was one of the coolest moments in WWE history. Just for now I feel like everyone like back then, that 10 years ago, that was like surreal,
right?
And then I remember when he lost to Jericho at Mania, I was like, oh no, they got there. This isn't going to work out. They got cold feet on this guy, and I couldn't have been more wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't even think of that. I forgot about that.
Right.
I just think about his world title runs.
Several.
Grand Slam champion. I loved all the cameos throughout the show, but we have to mention. Oh, there! Look at that. The Good Brothers there.
There's no way Gallows left without a contract.
Oh my God!
There's just no way.
We got to talk about Abyss. Unreal, making his WWE debut. Technically,
amazing.
I wonder, first Frankie Kazarian on Raw as well. I wonder if someone told Abyss, you got to go to still photo, pal.
I really hope he did. Is he? He's in the video game this year as well?
I think he was in last year too.
Last year for sure.
Year, so
I don't know this year.
We're trending in the right direction.
Listen, I don't want an Abyss in this incarnation, but I want a TNA Abyss.
Same.
Let's make it happen.
I mean, I will take what I can get, but
I'll take what I can get too. But come on,
yeah.
So cool. Man,
there's hair dried out by the time he got out there.
There's so many TNA guys they can make. Like, first of all, we need an AJ in the TNA look.
I think that would be amazing. Bobby Roode too, that would be awesome.
There's so many guys. Yeah. So many guys. But yeah, just it's crazy. 10 years.
Well, it looks exactly like the Team America puppet guy. I mean, exact.
Oh my God.
It's almost alarming.
So yeah, anyway, after SmackDown, since I was home in Orlando, Topps Rip Night. I didn't realize how big of a deal this was.
Oh my God, broski. When are you gonna You've been half pregnant on cards for a couple of years now.
It was wild, bro.
It's like a thing.
No, I know it's a thing, but I didn't realize. I thought just a couple of WWE superstars were going to
pull anything cool? Anybody?
It was like a Miz auto. Nothing that cool.
It's a coaster.
But it's Game Time cards. Check it out. We got a little picture here. It was great. It was crazy. It was chaos because we're in the middle. And there's just fans surrounding us, screaming, can I have an autograph? Can I have a picture? Can I have one of those cards? It was chaos, but good chaos.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
So much fun. And I've never done one of these before. So I'm what do we do? And it was just entertain the crowd for a half hour.
And you rip, right?
And we rip cards.
Just talk about what you're pulling, right?
Yeah. And then I was just throwing cards out to fans.
Does this say Rainmaker on Chelsea's pants?
Rainmaker? I don't know.
What does that say?
I don't know what it says.
Saint Martin.
I don't know what it says on that.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, really, really cool. Of course, just ripping these cards. I cannot wait to rip a Matt Cardona card in the future.
Yeah, no way you're in this set.
No. Even
the set's been delayed too. They've been working on this set, so
I don't even think I'll be in the next couple because Topps has been there for superstars to sign, and I have not signed any cards. I've signed some stickers, so maybe they'll throw that on something.
Yeah, definitely.
But I haven't signed any on cards. I do have the Tops Now card.
Yeah, that little shit Postal will sign in cards this week.
I saw
I'm really
that.
jealous.
I saw that. Speaking of cards, big
Hey, real
pump.
quick before we move on, I made a big post about this online, but I wanted to shout him out on the podcast. Kevin Matthews just did a very selfless thing for me this weekend.
Mark was very touched by this.
Very, very touched. Drove me an hour to the airport to make sure that I got home.
Wow.
And we glossed over it, but he does have a figure coming out. It is a retro style.
We didn't talk about this?
We did.
Okay.
We did. I barely
Pre-ordered it, guys. He's a several-time Cap alumni. Yeah, I have to have it.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Has a very long career. His acting career it might be even better than his wrestling career, which some of the
definitely is
cool stuff that he's done lately. So he's in a Super Bowl commercial.
Good for him.
He has become, and we joked about it, he's become literally like an integral person at AEW. So thank you to Kevin.
That.
Like a little on trivia. I mean, he's one of my favorite opponents ever. We had like an extensive program. I think it's just because we're such good friends. We're very, stiff with each other, and it doesn't matter. It was one of my favorite things I ever did in my career.
Yeah, he's often used as an enhanced guy, but like also like he stands out.
6'5" enhancement guy.
But that's part of the thing. He stands out because number one, he's good. He's got fundamentals. Everything looks good, snug.
He's basically like self-trained too, because he quit like Johnny Rodz like when he was 16 years old.
Anyway, shout out to Kevin Matthews. He's got a figure coming out. Support if you can.
You guys don't want to talk about this Disney cruise, man?
I want to. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
He's not peppering me with questions.
I forgot that you went to a
which
Disney
cruise ship did you go on?
The Disney Wish. I feel like I'm more of a Disney guy than you two now because I've
never done a Disney cruise. I've not.
I wouldn't without kids. I would just think you were the weirdest.
But you didn't go into any of the adult only sections, I suppose.
Liz. So my parents came with us, so like we weren't with the kids like every second of the day.
Yeah.
Liz and I walked around it, but like I don't even know why you would do that.
Well, you're
just go on a regular ass cruise, bro.
Yeah, but like you can't go to a bar with Disney theming on a regular ass cruise.
Yeah, but it's not like overwhelming. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I've also been on a ride that you guys have never been on.
What's that?
I already forgot the name. The Wet Mouse or something.
The Wet Mouse.
The what?
There's a ride on the way.
It's a water ride.
A water ride.
Oh, okay. That's
full blown attraction. So I've been on a Disney ride that you guys have never been on.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got me beat there, Brian.
Pretty cool. I will say that, like, obviously, if you went without kids, I mean, I say this about all Disney things, but this would be epically bizarre to me to go on this without.
You realize like there's like a lot of Disney adults who go on these without kids.
I do, but I just don't. Liz has Elsa Magic there. It's very impressive.
That's very cool.
Who's that lady? Is that Liz?
Belle?
Oh, Belle.
Even I know that.
I get to all the meet and greets and like talk to these princesses. I was like, "What do they say to you?" Like, we're not telling you. So I don't know what the hell they talked about. Pirate Night. That's a big thing. Do you know about that, broski?
Pirate Night, huh?
Yeah, this.
Oh,
everybody on the entire ship dresses like a pirate, and it's like a pirate. It's like there's some like pretty unbelievable Disney magic type shit on these cruises.
That's pretty great.
Every night's a different themed restaurant with like amazing food and a show.
So they change out that one restaurant and then you go?
No, three like big ass restaurants.
Oh, so you pick your red thing.
So the first night was like 1926 or whatever.
Oh. Spider-Man's kind of got a big head there, huh?
Thanks, guys.
Look at Brian's face. He's so happy.
You know Matt Cardona? Yeah, that was the Marvel themed restaurant. It's like unbelievable, and like there's a whole story throughout it. Where like Ant-Man, there's like original content where like Ant-Man comes and you have this giant like detonator thing on your table.
Oh,
yeah. There's a Frozen restaurant. It's called Ariel.
Really?
It's unbelievable. They come out and sing, and it's pretty crazy. And then the live shows are like unreal. There's like a theater.
Like singing and dancing and stuff?
Bro, like full-blown Broadway production.
I'm into this. I like it.
Like, the theater's like a little bigger than the Jericho Cruise one, if you guys remember.
Okay, yep.
And the first night is like a collaborative, like, it's a thing where Goofy takes over the ship and he finds all these different people, like all different Disney characters. And then the second night was a full-blown, like, Broadway-style production of The Little Mermaid. And
I love that.
And the last night was Aladdin, and it was, like, even more insane and elaborate and, like, just pretty mind-blowing, actually.
What was the merch situation like? Good gift shops?
All you could think of this massive gift shop with
Exclusive stuff? Or I guess you wouldn't really know.
And then one day you can get off and go to the Bahamas. We opted not to. We thought that was, like, from all the research we did, we thought that was pointless.
Right.
And it's also to, like, gamble, which no one...
Yeah, who's going to do that?
Yeah. So, because there's no gambling on the Disney cruise. And then the second stop was the private Disney island where we got off and spent, like, all day at the beach. It was, like, unbelievable.
Private Disney island.
Yeah, there's Madison having a virgin daiquiri on the beach.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was pretty cool.
I definitely want to try one.
The other tough thing for me, I guess because we're in such a cosmetic business, is the gluttonous of, like, a cruise.
Yeah.
Bro.
Holy shit. There's just fucking food and treats and sweet, like, at all, like, when you're done, there's more. Like, it's, like, disturbing. Like, and they're, like, trying to get you to, it's just bizarre.
I'll never forget in the Jericho cruise, drunk, walking home from, like, a pizza party, walking back to the room for the pizza party, and there's just a lady in the middle of the boat with cheese sticks,
chicken fingers,
tacos, chicken. Yeah, it's like, okay, I guess.
Even when I was a kid, I remember I went on, like, a regular ass cruise, and it was just like, that's what I remember, like, just fucking gluttonous, like pizza.
I love that. I love it. I love it.
At a certain point, you just kind of go like, oh, I gotta stop.
Well, that's how I felt after, like, my brother and his wife came. We did the parks for 3 days, and then I did basically 3 days of not working out correctly. And when I went to the New York Toy Fair with you guys, so it was like I was off, like, for like a good week. Where
I hit the gym. I got to hit the gym at least once. There was a sick gym on the boat.
Really?
For a boat for a cruise gym. Like,
better than the Jericho Cruise gym? That was a good gym.
Yeah, way better, actually.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, really nice.
I gotta go.
I guess you would enjoy it. I just think I say this every time I do stuff like this. There's the magic of Disney is with children. Ultimately,
That's certainly there is magic with children. 100%. Yeah. That's not the only way to get magic, but yes.
I know.
Here's my question to you, Brian.
Yeah.
If you were to do a double family, like double date with kids, so both families have kids.
I think Liz and I already said that would be like, if we ever did it again, we would try to pair up with a family.
So do you know? So the thing that we might do is go to Disney with another couple and their 2 kids.
Okay, which we also did that previously with Kirk, and it was amazing.
Right. So do you think it would be better to do a cruise with the double family or just go to Disney?
Probably the cruise would be more of a better experience.
Really? Okay.
I mean, Kirk's amazing, but you're going to do 3 parks in one day and it's over.
Right.
Cruise is like a trip.
Yeah. Okay.
The other thing is, and you guys remember this in the Jericho cruise, it's a cruise, so the ship's like overwhelming at first, but then you start to know where shit is and stuff. Right. But for first 5 hours, I'm like, we made a mistake. How am I ever gonna?
Is and the cruise ship is bigger than the Jericho cruise, I would imagine.
Yeah, but it's like the exact same thing. The stairs, the elevator, like you just got to figure out what's the front and the back and like where things are and stuff. Rooms are really nice. It's crazy so Liz and I had our bed, and then like same as Jericho cruise, we had but like a little bigger. We had like a living room space with a couch, and the couch like flips into a bed, and then the bunk bed lowers from the ceiling.
Oh man!
And then you still have like the balcony.
That's so cool.
And then another thing we realized, like on a cruise, if you're in the room, you're not experiencing it. It should be like just for sleeping, like you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So like we didn't really even spend much time there.
For sure.
Also, never gonna get laid on a Disney cruise, guys. Just don't let you guys know. These kids are always around. Couldn't get rid of them.
That's why you got to go without kids.
I'll just get laid in real life, not on a Disney cruise.
Where's the magic in that? Oh my God. All right. Anyway, back to wrestling and wrestling cards.
Look at me. I'm so Disney. You guys are asking me for Disney advice. Who would have thought?
I will say I'm a little jealous that you've done something Disney that I have not. So Chelsea will be hearing about my cruise plans tonight.
Wow.
All right. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, we've talked about this before. He apparently did not give these back in the day, and he's serious freaks only.
30 years ago when he was supposed to submit these back to top, he kept them.
Serious freaks only. If you don't understand how rare these are, don't even ask. Price ain't cheap. These will be personalized and autographed, limited, unreleased, never sold before. Comment below. My team will communicate directly. I love that. Now, if you got this card and you somehow got it PSA graded, you could add it to your collection if you were the guy who bought the entire set of PSA graded.
Yeah.
Unreal. 1998 to 1999, the complete set. Does anybody know off the top of their head how many cards that is?
It's a lot.
Guys,
there's like jabrones in this.
$20,000 this sold for.
I mean, it's a sick collection, and then now you're talking about how many deceased guys.
Oh my god!
I think my concern would be that potentially, I'm not, you're not seeing a lot of these guys sign these, and the irresponsibility that goes on, like,
yeah, but I mean,
wives just signing these and shit. I don't know,
I mean, they are PSA graded.
Yeah, but the autos aren't. That doesn't mean the auto isn't that authenticated. That one is though. Well, that's saying authentic signature.
Well, maybe
that's
all
another thing.
Maybe
like you have to do both.
But maybe all the cards are. We don't know.
Oh, okay. Then.
Did you look through them all? I love these cards. I have a couple of them in my mini card collection.
I have the Kurt Hennig slabbed that I've had for years. I bought that when we were in Deep South.
I feel like I have Macho. I definitely have the Mikey Whipwreck.
Same.
Which was another unreleased one.
Another one where he didn't give them back.
Yeah, Jesus. And, obviously years ago, well, not obviously, but years ago, we did a major pod run of these, which were really, really fun.
We did several runs, and I'd like to do it again.
Ooh, I would like that too. I cannot believe this is real, folks, but Steph DeLander has another book, children's book called Step It Up. Children's book based on the life journey of Aussie pro wrestler Steph DeLander. This book has been created using figurines and figure photography. That's why I'm talking about it here. Step It Up is designed to show children and adults alike the magic of chasing your dreams. So I will say this: Steph DeLander, been out with an injury for a while, wrote not one but two books. That's a go-getter right there.
Impressive. I feel like she missed the boat here, not calling this Steph It Up, but
yeah, I kind of agree with that, but. Mm-hmm. Very cool. 2 books.
That's impressive.
So Brian Myers has done something I haven't done, being a Disney cruise, and Steph DeLander has done something I haven't done, which
write a book one day. That's one of my dreams in wrestling is to write a book.
I wanted to write a children's book, but Steph beat me to it.
When you put that in my mind, I do want to do that too. But I wanted to do it when my kids were young, and now they're getting like too old for it. I feel like we're gonna get it done quick.
Yeah, you got to write a young adult novel.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about the major marks.com stuff till later in the show, but I did want to make an exception. Billy Peck has his own show, a new show, The Major 5 with Billy Peck. Check it out. I listened to the first episode with Mark. I thought it was a great concept.
I love it.
Billy interviews you, but it's not a traditional interview. It's basically what are the top 5 things in your collection. And it doesn't mean like what are the most valuable. It's what means the most to you. And Mark, I think you had some great answers. And when I actually have time to take a shit, after I take a shit, I will do Billy's show because I want to be on. Yeah.
Well, this has also been rebranded. It's now called the Pecker Checker.
What?
That's what I heard. That was in the creative meeting.
I actually love that.
No, somebody wrote the pecking order, which I think is great.
Pecker Checker with Billy Peck.
That doesn't even make any sense. That's just not the theme.
Peck is checking your collection.
No.
The Pecker Checker.
Broski's trying to do a heartfelt put over on this.
Come on, I love Billy, but that was a good one.
Oh my God. Well, listen, Billy Peck, he's now a proud member of the Zack Ryder Gnome Club. You know who else is a member of that Gnome Club? My dad, Bob Cardona, posted his photo.
2 decades?
He's had this for a while. One of the few in the box that I know of. And I want to put a little collection together of everyone who's in this Gnome Club. So who's in it? Let's post your pictures on social media.
Where is Bob in that photo? Is that your childhood bedroom?
No, it's like my brother's childhood bedroom that they've turned into like an attic, and then like 25% of it is like the Zack Ryder Macarona merch I always send him.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Is that the real Bob or a wax statue?
Oh, no. I don't know.
They came out with wax statue Bobs from his Z-Tron and Story days.
Damn. But yeah, if you're in the Gnome Club, please post a photo. I want to get like, I don't know if we'll ever get together for like a group shot, but let's get a group Instagram post at least. Like Iman, Cisco, I guess you guys know who's in the club. Tell them to post pics.
They can't travel with these things. They're made of like
That's what I'm saying.
clay.
If everyone posted their own photo, we can.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Yeah.
meet up with your gnome. I'm like,
No,
those
we
things
can.
are
No,
shatter.
I'm saying we'll never meet up. We'll never meet up.
Have you already pitched to the WWE to redo Gnomes?
I have, but like I don't think they
It's
took
part
me
of his
seriously.
contract negotiations.
No, I seriously did pitch it, but I don't think they took me seriously. Like I literally sent them like an eBay auction that had just ended, probably the one Billy Peck's wife bought, and said we need to capitalize on this. But
Yeah, so they probably worked on the LA Knight one.
all right, anyway, Jesus.
This Christmas.
Now, I don't want to say this is news. That's why I put it in follow up. There is somebody allegedly claiming that they are the owner of the Shawn Michaels punching Hasbro prototype. Now, he says he owns it. He claims to have found it in Woolworths in a bargain bin.
Oh my God, we're not doing this.
No pics, no proof.
Yeah, I mean,
Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened.
no one buys a prototype at a store, broski.
Bro, stranger things have happened. I'm not going to come out here and say this is 100% not factual. All I'm saying is if you own this, it's 2026. Take out your cell phone and snap a photo of it. Right? That's it. Either post a picture or don't. If you say you have it, post a picture. If you don't post a picture, then you don't have it, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
This is a pointless segment because this is an old photo that we've seen a million times.
Well, of course, that's just the
Story makes no sense. There's no proof.
There's no proof. Yeah. Let's see what happens, Who
I want
knows?
to segue into saying that I saw the real Mickey Mouse on the Disney cruise.
Okay. This didn't come out, was supposed to come out. The Collectorate, however you want to pronounce it, he always posts these gems on social media. Do you know that back in the day they were going to make this like create your own wrestling figure thing for WCW? Look at this, a wrestling figure maker. And I love how this WCW, this artwork is using a Hasbro ring, basically.
Whoa, you're right.
Similar to a Hasbro ring, if not exactly.
So this would have been like those little like a Play-Doh thing where you clamp down.
Yeah, I guess
and
so.
make the guy. Yeah, for sure.
Never came out.
Very 90s.
Figured we'd talk about it because you could have made your own wrestling figure.
Yeah, like that. Oh, cool.
Fundo, kind of like Play-Doh. Very cool. Mark Bushy, the Bushman, he lives. He's back.
Who's back? Good.
Bushman's back.
Tell a friend.
He found, and this has been out there, so I guess, we all kind of missed it, or maybe we did talk about it, I just forgot. 2-Up Toy Biz, Rick Steiner with the gremlin, with the coat.
Damn. I mean, I love 2-Ups.
Yeah, I love 2-Ups. This one, I don't, if I came across this, I would have passed on it, so I don't regret that I passed on it. If I did, I don't even remember seeing it.
I mean, if you're like a diehard Rick Steiner fan, this is like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have the Bret Hart 2-Up in my collection from Toy Biz, but man, 2-Ups are just awesome.
It's crazy. So to think that Toy Biz figures were made like this, that not many of these have surfaced, and there should be a lot of them.
Right.
Which is kind of crazy.
I mean, in theory, everybody, unless towards the end they stop doing that, because this is like they don't make toys like this anymore.
No, but I mean, up to the Ringmaster, if the Ringmasters were made like this, that's a lot of figures.
That is a lot of
Up
figures.
to that point. Also, you can tell they pivoted from the silver boot to the white boot.
This created a lot of controversy. Even Fightful picked it up. Jordan Grace, she reposted to a post on X regarding TNA Ultra Series 1. If we have that post up there, I can read it. there was a email sent to support@powertownwrestling.com, and it was bounced back because the address is no longer valid. Jordan Grace wrote, genuinely embarrassed and wish there was something that we could do. I know all the wrestlers involved have reached out individually many times to try to get answers and have received no response. Then, this was just blowing up on social media. In a Facebook group, people were talking about this. And then Steve Rosenthal, who won't respond to us, right, responded to a random Facebook, thread. Said, Craig, Powertown has not and is not going out of business. We understand the implications assumed by our lack of updates. With the decision rendered today regarding the tariffs and with Chinese New Year ending, Powertown will soon be providing updates regarding Remco's, TNA, and Ultras 2. All orders will be fulfilled. Bro.
I mean, let's pray to the action figure gods, but
guys,
silence is just so deafening.
You're telling me that were they waiting a whole year for these tariffs to go away? You got to be kidding me if that's possible. Like,
that's crazy. I mean, unless they literally didn't have the money to bring them in, unless they went down or something.
Well, guys, I mean, there's been lies all over this story. First it was the Remcos were on the boat. Then these will all get here by the end of the fiscal year. Now updates are coming soon. Like, it's all just. And not only do I smell collusion, I smell bullshit.
Excuse is like not. I don't know one toy company that did that. Everyone just ate whatever was going on. Like
right,
every single
like professionals,
right?
Like professionals. Like if Mitch can do it, we can do it. If we can do it, then Powertown can do it.
Obviously, all this was like making its rounds in my group chats and shit and stuff this weekend. And my one takeaway that like stung for me to like hear was my good friend Eddie Edwards was saying that his mom pre-ordered several Eddies and like hits him up all the time, like, where the fuck are these toys and my money?
Right.
And that one kind of like extra stung for me to hear. Like, God damn it, that sucks.
I really hope that everybody gets their figures, but I think this company, whether they want to be out of business or not, is out of business, because who is going to buy from them ever again?
I told Magnum months ago, like, if they continue on, it has to be an in-stock like banger, like for people to trust them again.
Like, I don't know what, like, unless they say, hey guys, our announcement is Remco's, TNA, and Ultras are literally here. They're going out this week. And then, by the way, this new set, which is not the case. They don't have another set ready to go.
I would be very hard to believe that.
What idiot would ever pre-order from these guys ever again?
It's just tough because, like, things were cooking. The first ones were sick.
They were
messed up, and they fixed them. Oh. They paid. The first ones were the leg thing we've discussed a million times. They did the most like noble thing ever and fixed that. Full transparency, updates.
And I've said it before. I think the Matt and Brian are the best Matt and Brian figures of all time. Like, the figure, in my opinion, the figures are so good.
All came to a screeching halt, man. It's rough.
Oh, beyond a screeching halt. So. We don't have any updates for you. I personally reached out to Steve. Brian's in the text. We got ignored.
Yeah. What happens if people ask for a refund?
You can't.
Know.
Ask who?
How you would even
ask
go
who?
about doing it.
There's no customer support email. That's how this all started.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing you can do unless you reach out to like your bank, or I don't even know what you would do at this point.
Right. Okay. So they haven't said like, if you want your money back, here's the way to do it.
That's like probably the biggest problem is they haven't even. D will know for sure. What, July? We haven't heard it. Like, literally, there hasn't been a statement, a post, a message, except this from Steve Rosenthal's private Facebook. That's one screenshot. You know what I mean?
You remember they were running so hot. There was like a period where we would get like emails from their PR people. There was like a lady in the office that would send us an email who would like correspond with us.
I think they paid for a round of advertising at one point too. Did they not? Or did they never follow through with that?
They did.
I feel like they did.
They did. But I'm saying like there was a company there. There was people that worked for them. There was people that were communicating. Steve was showing up places in person, like that. It's crazy where they went. And I
confirmed Steve didn't. He was at last year's Toy Fair. He was not at this year's Toy Fair.
I will say this, and I've been sort of wanting to say this for a while. There was a period of time where I was kind of like making jokes about like, you'll get your figures. Relax, guys.
Yeah.
Chill. And I was just saying, like, this is unfortunately it's a longer waiting thing. You've paid the money. It comes when it comes, right? But it's gotten to the point now where I feel bad about saying that, and I feel bad about joking about that because at this point, I can't tell you that. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, I don't even remember. The Remco's obviously is not my wheelhouse because I'm not a huge Remco fan. So and I did pre-order some of them just because I thought it was cool, but I don't know when that was. But I'm pretty certain TNA's pre-order was April 2024. So we're 2 months away from 2 years.
Right.
Inexcusable.
But yeah, the scary thing is, if in fact they did go bankrupt, the consumers are the losers.
Right.
Yeah, that's
so.
Because that
I never thought that was even a remote possibility. So when I was joking and making it comes when it comes, laugh ha-has, I didn't think about that as a possibility, and it is a possibility, to be honest. And I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything like that, but
and I'm all but certain the Remcos are made and exist and just sitting somewhere. They need to be paid for. The other stuff.
I don't think this.
I don't even know if it's gotten to even like any phase because it's all been at such a halt.
Because remember we posted those pictures and they got crucified.
And those were those pictures were the last update we ever got on TNA, and those are from March of 2025. So that's coming up on a year of just an update. Yeah, that's another thing, Nate.
Read this. TNA figures can still be ordered on the site now, so they are willing to accept your money but not refund it.
It's literally live right now. And maybe, I want to say Series 2 can be ordered too on their website right now.
Unbelievable.
Damn.
It's like one of the most tragic stories in wrestling figure history.
And hopefully there's a happy ending. I really hope there is. Because I paid my money too. I want these figures too.
Honestly, I just want my friends to get cool figures of themselves. That's honestly, we haven't even really dabbled on that. Like, what if these suck? Like, what if they just pump them out to get them done, and it's like, I want this to have the true Power Town like detail, and
yeah,
right.
You can literally buy the set of TNA guys, individual orders.
There's no Matt Bryans up there, are there?
Remco's you cannot order; it's a sold out.
Yeah,
the Kerry Diamond collection's gone.
Obviously, they don't have updates.
Well, you can buy any of Ultra Series 2, so JYD, Medusa, Jack Briscoe, Dory Funk Jr.
My God.
Yeah, I would really love some of these. I would pre-order all these too, and I really love these guys in my collection because they're such unique wrestling legends.
Yeah, it's rough. Listen, guys, if we hear any updates, we'll provide you with them. Hopefully, Steve Rosenthal responds to either our text or another random Facebook post.
Well,
so
I know for a fact that this will be posted on our socials, and somebody will reach out.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Guys, big rubber guys. Andre the Giant in black and the Ric Flair in the suit, the variant, are on our website right now. Andre the Giant is in stock, so the Flair will be in any day, any week. Sometimes I say it'll be in soon. People are like, Matt said it'll be in soon. It hasn't been soon, or it's been soon. It's like, chill, guys. These are coming in like Andre's in stock. So this is the Andre in revised skin tone, and this is the Space Mountain Ric Flair repaint from that. I believe it's Series 2,
3,
Series 3. So get your Andre if you missed out, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And if you're listening even if you're listening Friday, this is the last couple days to get your Rougeau brothers. Like, this is it. Pre-order is the order. Available until February 28th. Get Jacques Rougeau. Get Ray Rougeau.
Are bangers.
The March pre-orders, we'll talk about them right now. It's a little confusing, so strap in. There'll be 3 figures. However, one of them is an evergreen where you don't have to rush to get it. But for the month of March, you can get One Man Gang and heel Sergeant Slaughter, and you have the month to pre-order, and the pre-order is the order. So there's One Man Gang. There is the heel Sergeant Slaughter, removable helmet.
Look at those boots.
the whistle, is it molded on or removable? I forget.
It's removable.
Removable. Okay, so those are the pre-order is the order for the month of March, and then the evergreen, if you will. We're working on a different name. TTD Connect. We were talking during our meeting today. We're working on a different name for the evergreen, but the other Sergeant Slaughter will be available for the month of March. Get your pre-orders in, but no rush to get that in. There it is, right there. That evergreen Sarge, finger pointing, got the
Basically,
trademark
if you don't have
hat.
the funds, you won't be SOL.
Yes, but if you want to just save time, get them all in the same shipment, order all three, but definitely order the one-man gang and the heel Sergeant Slaughter the month of March. CollectMajor.com. All right, guys, you ready for some news?
There wasn't news?
That was follow-up.
That was follow-up.
Let's go.
Let's go to the news, brought to you by Garage Beer.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has a new tag team partner, Garage Beer.
Scratch that figure itch and scratch that beer itch with Garage Beer.
Every tag team needs a name.
And here it is, Major Garage Beer.
Garage Beer is light, refreshing, and made with the highest quality ingredients.
You can choose between the light beer or my favorite, the lime beer.
And with only 95 calories, it's the smart beer to drink.
I'm Brian Myers, the most professional drinker.
I'm Smart Mark Sterling, and I love beer-flavored beer.
And I'm always ready, Matt Cardona. And the Major Garage is always open.
Last time we partnered with Garage Beer, things got a little out of hand. But this time, we're doing things more professionally.
Classic! Classic!
More class!
Guys, why can't we enjoy both?
More polished!
Good idea!
It's a crisp, refreshing partnership. Built on integrity and teamwork. And focus.
Let's go! Let's party!
All right, Major Garage Beer. I know Brian wasn't drinking any garage beers on that Disney cruise, but I will
Garage Beer
say,
has not made it to the Disney cruise or the Disney private island, but we should write some emails, Broski.
it's in Broski's paradise with that waterfall, with that slide, sipping on some ice cold Major Garage Beers. Every single week, use the hashtag Major Garage Beer. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize. Let's go.
Trevor Duncanson, nothing like a lime. Drink garage beer while rearranging my Major Wrestling Figure Podcast figures.
Hell yeah.
I love that. He's got the figures. He's got the cards. Very cool.
There's this one guy who's been posting this great one. Did you see this one, Broski? It's a picture of your Matt Cardona figure from your Matt Cardona figure.
I'm not sure.
Check that out next week.
Okay.
It's a great post. Maybe we'll pick that one next week.
I haven't seen it.
But it's an awesome picture.
All right, My Fandom Collectibles. We've been talking about them. We got some more. Psycho Boy Fodder is coming in Indie Star Series 2, as well as Mikey Cheese. The Gouda guy, Mikey Cheese.
Whoa.
Not familiar with the Gouda guy, but he's very
I can't
toyetic.
believe, was this 2 weeks in a row we've talked about head cheese in this show? I can't
There it
believe
is. The Gouda guy, Mikey Cheese, coming to My Fandom Collectibles. Brian, I want to hear your take on this. Hastel Toy, Grapplers and Gimmicks, the franchise, Shane Douglas. Looks
I think
good.
There's some kind of forehead hairline issue that's bugging me, but other than that,
You don't
obviously I love it.
you don't mind the Hastel on the knee pad?
Wait, what?
Like where it should say AMA, it says Hastel?
Bro.
Oh, my God.
Mitch, take that off.
In weekly purchases, I'm about to put them over so big, but that is embarrassing.
Mitch. A blank knee pad would suffice.
Hastel.
Holy shit. I did not see that.
He's sitting in a room and he decided to do that. Hey, we can't put AMA. What should we put? How about Hassel?
Man, well, listen.
That's an all-timer, Mitch.
we're gonna have the Retro Wars because Zombie is doing a franchise as well.
I think he might be doing both versions that Mitch is showing. Mitch is doing a retro and a 6-inch, and I think Zombie's doing a retro and a 6-inch.
So check out the Regia.
Well, I mean, he's like one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. So, I mean, I'm oh my god, it's his Hastel. It's his Hastel toy on that one.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
I really hope. Mitch, I'm going
to
to give you an out and say this is just your way of like, what's the word when you
branding the figure
the
art.
watermarking these photos or
Yeah.
something, and this
Yeah.
isn't real. I'm giving you an out. Just lie to us and tell us that's what you were doing, and you didn't really want to put Hastel on his knee pad. I'm praying. But yeah, like I said, I understand that Zombie and Mitch might not be thrilled about this situation, but Shane's one of my all-time favorites and my buddy, and I'm glad he's getting celebrated like this. I'm glad he's getting 4 paydays. Rules for me.
I love this both. I love these both. But if we get to like a premium style figure, I don't think I get this and the Zombie. You know,
This is a
I know
situation
I'm nuts,
where
but I'd be the exception, just because Shane's like
your
one of my
guy.
faves.
I only need one, so I'm going to kind of wait and see which one.
How do you not, if you're doing a premium style figure, maybe he will, but how do you not have interchangeable hands where he's doing like the triple threat sign?
Maybe he will.
Maybe he will.
Maybe he will. Maybe he will. I will say both of these look good. I know they're renders,
He's
but they
gonna
look good.
How he's going to execute the tassels, but
To be totally honest with Mitch figures, and we'll talk about them a little bit more later, I always think that the final product is leagues better than the graphic that we see.
Because everything he does is Bush League. That's why.
Except the final figure.
The figure, I'm going to talk about, I got some figures too.
Me too.
The figures
he
are
probably
good.
lets his fans in on it too much,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like things that aren't ready. But then, to his credit, when he does that and they get buried or whatever, he makes the changes.
I will say he's a man of the people.
Right.
And he bangs his stuff out. I'll talk about it later in the show. I don't know how he's consistently pumping out product. Like this one Sergeant Slaughter I'm looking at has 5 accessories.
Oh, shit.
How is he doing that?
I didn't
Bro,
get that.
I don't get it. Fuck it. I'm going to say it right now. I think I like Mitch's retros better than Zombies now.
It's gotten to that point where
they're different. They're
they're
different.
just zombies are like, because I have some banger zombies next to me. They're like works of art. They've strayed too far from Hasbro's. And Mitch's are more like,
To me, I
they
agree with
look
what you're
like
saying, but to me, like Mitch's are like really good customs.
In what way? What?
do you
Because
mean
the
by that?
plastic doesn't feel the same?
Yeah, like, and I will say the paint app is phenomenal on Mitch's stuff. Like,
Yeah,
the sculpt-
I don't see it as a custom at all.
I think it's all in the sculpting and the designs because they have the feel, the vibe of a Hasbro. That's what ultimately what you're looking for.
we're gonna put over Mitch later when we talk about weekly purchases, but right now, let's go to the
I've said it a couple
Raven.
times. Let me just my last point. I think Zombies lost his way with the lack of poses and everybody just with the mongoloid hands down at their sides.
We'll talk about.
I
it in a
think
little
that's
bit.
where things have strayed. I think now that like guys are starting to have the whatever arm gimmick. Or
we
something
need
and
we need some sort of
some
fake
more, like
poses.
Hercules
Yes.
was perfect because he had a slammer, jumpers, things that make you feel like you're still getting a Hasbro.
We had a little update to the Rigium Raven. I like it with the green knee pads.
Yeah, now this is
WCW.
the other one was like a full blown Makina mashup. This version now is like straight up WCW Raven.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Raven's likeness not easy to pull off. His hair very difficult. So it's headed in the right direction.
I dig it a lot. Epic Toys came out swinging For the Love of Wrestling. We got Rugged Ronnie Garvin, who, by the way, Brian, we tried to sign for Big Rubber Guys. He told us to fuck off.
All but told us to fuck off.
Okay, so I don't think Ronnie Garvin is coming. I don't know if Jim Cornette talked to him for.
His excuse was, "I don't look like that anymore." And then
Well,
the
all right.
mechanic just kind of stared at him like, "Right, that's not what we were saying." But okay.
But this Rugged Ronnie looks great, and this Genius looks really good. Soft goods robe comes off. Looks awesome. I really, really like that. Also, updated shots of the Nasty Boys. like WCW versions, I think I'm gonna pass on the nasties because like my rule will be, if there's Hasbro's, I keep the original.
That's how I'm trying to stay. But yes,
but I think I'm gonna have to get Rugged Ronnie. I think I'm gonna have to get the Genius.
I think I'm gonna get the '90s Genius as the Beverly's manager, right?
I believe so. Yeah,
That's the difference there.
And we're having a Beverly war as well with title run, but these look
Beverly's
good.
Must have for me.
Ooh, these look good too. Oh my god, they both look good.
Toys. This is crazy.
Man, I like them both. We're gonna have to do some in-depth reviews here. What I didn't see coming was Jushin Liger. Awesome,
Very cool.
awesome. Officially licensed, looks badass.
Epic, really quietly coming up the ranks, man.
I think Epic does some great
Quality
stuff.
Yeah.
Great stuff. And I want to give FC Toys some credit as well, and Zombie. Like they have the Hasbro-esque package, but they do it their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Where like Mitch's looks like a bootleg.
It's the AI.
It's everything. It's the
AI
big
is
G
the turnoff.
AI slop, right, D?
AI slot. If I know what AI is and I'm an idiot with technology and stuff, like you're not fooling me.
Right.
You got a problem.
See, like to me, like this looks like a Bret Hart style pose. Like
Yeah.
fits the Hasbro world.
Right.
So let's deep dive. Oh, ooh, I like this one. That's a good idea for a little repaint for big rubber guys. I like that.
There you go.
Brian, did you see that video of the gorilla?
Husvar, do you see Husvar taking a picture with Jushin Liger?
No.
I actually did see somebody change his face to Husvar.
Wow. So Zombie Sailor, they're on sale right now if you're listening. We got Henry Godwin, we got Bob Holly, and we got the Macho King Randy Savage. You said Holly's a little too petite. I have to agree with you.
I stand by the Holly. It's a nice figure. He's just a little too petite.
But he's in a Hasbro pose.
Yeah, it was just too petite though.
Okay, I get that. Now, Henry Godwin is not in a Hasbro pose at all, but I think it looks.
This is what's been driving me nuts about zombies. It's a nice figure, but the lack of posing.
Yeah, it looks like just a mini statue.
I mean, it's really nice.
I think it looks incredible.
Yeah. And then this thing is just out of this world.
You got Macho King? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to get all three of those figures for my collection.
And I'm patiently waiting for Aldo to go up because he's a one I really want.
Yeah, a lot of people were hating on the Henry Godwin. And listen, I get it.
Hating on it. I mean, it's still a very, very nice figure.
I do wish he was in more of like a pose.
There's so many zombies that I've thought that lately, yeah.
Yeah. But I like
when
it.
they are in poses, it's like, oh man. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, if he just would have had like a little Kona Crush or something, like
give me something that gives the vibes.
clotheslines,
beautiful
suplex.
figures.
Yeah,
Like,
it's art. It's art. And seeing them like listen, I own so many of them, but seeing all the prototypes in hand at Toy Fair, I'm like, this guy, and seeing all the attention he was getting too, it was great. Because they look like next level mini pieces of artwork. But I understand people who want them to look like Hasbro's and they don't quite, have that same vibe, same feel.
Packaging on this Macho Man's unbelievable. Like the colors and shit, I've been so off the radar. Did my figure sell out?
I would assume so. I'm not sure.
It was down to like 15 or something.
I have not gotten it yet. I ordered it.
I don't think they're like in.
Okay. Speaking of Macho Man, Pro Wrestling Tees doing a Randy Savage sunglasses officially licensed collection. This is cool. Where were these when I was on the Indies? I could do Deathmatch King ones.
I know. Very cool. I don't know how this takes so long for anyone to think of this.
I think this is awesome.
And these are like copied from ones that he wore, I'm assuming.
I would have to assume so, but
D's giving me the.
D, what do you think? Come in here, D. Little fantasy. D's just not. D doesn't even want to come in.
Ton of options.
I mean, some of them are clearly things that he's worn or very, very similar. Right. But D is not really answering us here.
It's all good.
He's talking, but he's on a mute.
Oh, here he comes.
We didn't need.
Hey guys,
Hi.
I'd say in that black row, there's 22 different styles available. I'd probably say,
If you're a macho completist, are you banging out all 22 of these?
I mean, there's some people that like fantasy stuff. I mean, there's been fantasy
you gotta,
products. I mean, there's the Hasbro WF action figures that are in some of the fantasy attires, especially the one with the Springer with the legs together. But that's just because of deco reductions and such. But yeah, I mean, there's probably, I mean, every single one of those colors has been done before, I believe. The purple, I don't know if it's been that particular shade of purple. I mean, obviously the Pantone colors are going to be off in terms of the frame colors, but that's way too ridiculous. But I think these are 22. Some of these are already sold out as well. So I don't think.
Oh wow, that's
I don't know.
awesome.
Shit.
I don't know what they were limited to. I don't know if it was like 100 units per style. I'm not sure, but I don't know if they're going to restock those. But yeah, I think these were under 40. I think they're maybe 25.
I think they're really fun. Like,
I mean,
who's not going to want to wear those red, white, and blue ones on 4th of July?
the ones that Brian used to wear, at least wore slightly on like NXT, like once or twice or whatever. Those I think did Pro Wrestling Tees acquire that? I can't remember because they had like that top rope Tuesday and the retro one.
I feel like I bought those on eBay.
Okay, there was
wore them either once or twice, and then Cabana texted me that I look stupid, and I never wore them again. True story.
there was some place that was selling styled ones in a. So yeah,
I also remember what I remember about that is it was in NXT, and I thought they were telling me not to wear them, so I had them like hidden in my pocket of my jacket, and I put them on as I went through the curtain.
Yeah,
tell me no or something. Yeah,
that's great.
So the one to get in terms of like accurate frame shape is probably one of the ones with like the starburst effects. Those ones might be accurate to the era because he did switch up his frames, I think, this is like 93, 94 frame era. And then when he went to WCW, it kind of shifted a bit. It always changed. Michael Brown was always changing stuff up. And that's that zombie figure that you had. Michael Brown had influence in that. And then British Bulldog also had, so like those WrestleFeds one, Michael Brown also did those ones too.
Oh, wow.
He did all
I
those.
love those shades.
Are these shades on this figure the ones in the white row?
Yes, they're supposed to be.
There's ones that are flipped. I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, in terms of, obviously the ones that's on the figure are probably more accurate. I don't know if they flipped it because who knows what kind of decisions were made in terms of picking out these styles. I know like for certain, like those flame ones that are in that purple frame ones, I think that's fantasy. The cow print ones, I believe those are fantasy.
It's fun though. It's cool.
Yeah. And that's ultimately what it's about. I mean, there's freaking Halloween costumes that are officially licensed by World Wrestling Entertainment LLC. That
are just make believe.
Yes.
Oh man. All right. Big shots with 3 new CM Punks. We got 2011 with the WWE Championship. This is a cool one right here. I like the best in the world. Like that's a classic 2011 one. And then the 2026. So I don't know if these are exclusive to Elimination Chamber. Do you know the deal, D?
I believe they were available through Fanatics and on Get Big Shot.
We're gonna have them in Chicago.
I mean, it's made to order, so I think I think they're going to have them on hand, similar to what they do for WrestleManias in the premium live events, to where they have. I think was Chelsea's available at one of the gift shops as well for SummerSlam, possibly.
Yeah, actually, Chelsea just texted me. I got to go take the dog out. I'll be back in a sec. Keep going.
Yeah, 2026 version of Punk. This isn't that Hitman gear, so it's not like the full hot pink. I mean, I guess this is more of a hot pink to what he did, but like Brett's, it varied in terms of the colors of pinks, and they obviously couldn't do the trademark tattoos that are on the shoulders, so they got around with that, similar to what Jazzwares did. And
cool though.
I think they did a good job of it though.
Yeah. I think I forget how to say it. It's like Nolalium. It's a strange username, but he did get to show these off to Pepsi Phil in person.
Yeah. What do we got next?
Got some Jazzwares product we just talked about.
Yo, this rocked me this week. Finally.
Unmatched Collection Series 13. So
crap. Did we ever see what that Statlander ended for on eBay?
Oh, if that auction did end, is it still going?
I don't know.
I don't know if you're able to retract bids. I mean, I haven't bid on anything for that much, but yeah, it was in the 700s last I checked. So
anyway, finally, Unmatched 13, I believe, right?
Yeah, Unmatched Series 13.
Potentially the last ever Unmatched series.
mainline series.
Rumor floating around the water cooler.
4 characters now, so
Yeah, that's an odd thing. I don't know what happened there.
Golden Lovers outfit. I think is this when he teamed with Ibushi? I mean, he's changed it up. I think this is like a return because he did get injured there briefly, and then he came back. But
they tagged together on AEW once, right? Or
I would assume so. Yeah, I mean
they definitely did like once.
Yeah, if it wasn't a 6-man tag, this was probably featured at a pay-per-view. So,
cool.
But they did update the boots for the Supreme Kenny Omega, but they're still using the old boots with like the straps on the back that he never wore. So
right.
I don't know if that why that wasn't adjusted here, but it's different, and I don't think there's been any because this is like a throwback outfit. I'm assuming like this is because he wore green and orange before in a color combo. Maybe it's like DBZ inspired, Dragon Ball Z inspired potentially, but cool to see it in long tights look. So there's no Jazzwares Kenny Omegas until now that have vibrant green tights.
True.
And it's a new updated portraits. All these are pretty good portraits, in my opinion.
Got a new portrait I saw, right?
Yeah. FTW Championship. I think he's got more of his updated tattoos because he has gotten some more. I think he's got his updated chest tattoos. It looks like he's got some updated leg tattoos.
It's cool. Toyetic pants.
Little Metsy colors. I don't mind that.
All right.
And also got Statlander returning. She was
super excited about this. I mean, this moved around from so many sets. Like I was getting worried that we'd never get a new Statlander.
Bro, it's so cool with the hands.
I'm blown away that that's a funny, like, awesome little detail they got in there. If you know, you know. The Zoolander dodgeball, whatever, right? What am I?
Yeah, it's Zoolander. Yeah.
Zoolander inspired gear, new stat, which is like, I'm especially glad this is coming because it's such a departure from her first figure because I was like Alien Chris.
This one has her back tattoo. Comes with an accessory this time around. I mean, because I don't even think the previous one included interchangeable hands. So now it actually includes interchangeable hands, soft goods accessory with.
I'll need about 37 of these, so no big deal.
Pretty cool.
Sign them for me and hang them up. Pretty awesome. Glad she got in there.
And Kyle Fletcher as well, getting his first time action figure, unless he got a micro brawler. But
still rough that this wasn't able to be shaved head. But.
Yeah, I mean it's a year and a half out from when I think this is like May 2024 possibly. It was when he was feuding with Ospreay, I think, based off the back of the box. So this is before he shaved the head about a year and a half ago, 16 months ago.
He was still having incredible matches.
I wish the chase was the shaved head, and that would have cost like pandemonium.
Ooh,
would have been cool. But.
It is great that he's getting the 2 figures,
and he's got a bunch more tats now. But obviously, there's some customizers out there you can easily customize because that hairpiece is like a separate PVC glued on piece, so you can remove that. So some customizers out there that are willing to do that work, and you got to get some decals. So you got to do and you got to swap out the legs to get him a trunks look. Because he's been wearing a lot of pink now. Does any of these feature pink? I guess that's
pink, right?
Yeah. So this one's probably the closest that you can get to like his, I guess, current look. Yeah.
Awesome.
There it is.
But it's difficult.
13 available for pre-order at Ringside Collectibles.
Should be in soon.
Major save 10% on your Statlanders. We hitting up some Ringside news. New pre-orders. Unmatched 13, as we just discussed, with Chris Statlander, Kenny Omega, Hook, and Kyle Fletcher. New in stock, and will be heavily discussed in weekly purchases. Elite 125 with Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, Demolition Crush, and Coco Beware. WWE Elite Top Picks 2026 with John Cena and Seth Rollins. Main Event 164 with Logan Paul, CM Punk, Ricky Saints, Ivy Nile, and Razor Ramon. And next up is the Ringside Top 10.
Top 10. What? Oh, you do it yourself.
I'm too good, bro.
This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
It's the Ringside Top 10. You just got 20 figs in your Use code MAJOR for the discount at the end.
Number 10, Rhea Ripley Ultimate Edition 30. Number 9, John Cena Ultimate Edition 31. Number 8, Cody Rhodes Best of Ultimate Edition 7. Number 7, Kenny Omega Unmatched 13. Number 6, Penta Main Event 163. Damn, that figure won't die. 5, AEW Unmatched Series 13, the whole set. Number 4, Penta Debut WWE 2026 Defining Moments, ringside exclusive. Number 3, let's go, Chris Statlander, WWE, AEW Unmatched Series 13. 2, I didn't realize this. They just have to chase up to order. That's a first.
Ooh.
Chase, 1 of 5,000. Kyle Fletcher, AEW Unmatched 13. And number 1, Kyle Fletcher, AEW Unmatched Series 13. He sweeps the top 10 this week.
Sweet. What's next?
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, look who's next.
What'd I miss?
Broski, what's next?
We just finished.
Oh my god.
Weekly purchases.
What is that cat? How's that cat in? It's going to knock over your bullseye,
Is in
broski.
play.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Bro.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Hold on. He moved one.
That would have been an irreplaceable disaster.
Oh my God. Well, Brian, next we have weekly purchases brought to you by Major and CollectMajor.com.
Big match in my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I've got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster Cuff. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com. Big rubber guys. Collect them all.
All right, weekly purchases brought to you by Major and Collect Major. So much stuff over on CollectMajor.com. We have in stock big rubber guys. We got the pre-orders of the Rougeau brothers. We got Major Stars, Major Bendies. So much stuff over on CollectMajor.com.
Danhausen Major Star sold out.
Oh, just press pause on the podcast. Go to Collect Major. Check out what's going to be there. There's, oh my God, woo, Nature Boy Ric Flair. There's so much stuff over on CollectMajor.com. We can't even talk about all of it right here. Just go to CollectMajor.com. Get your Hardy Boys, Major Bendies. I cannot believe those are in stock. So much cool stuff on CollectMajor.com. All right, weekly purchases every single week. Use the hashtag CollectMajor. If you choose your picture or video, you will get a prize. Who won this week?
The winner this week is Jeff Albers, my newest addition. Sergeant Slaughter, Major Stars.
You maggot.
You know what? I'm going to talk about mine. I got a Sergeant Slaughter Major Star. Brian sent me a signed one. I wish the packaging was a little better, but that's all right. I'm not going to complain. It's a little ding on the bottom right corner.
Oh my God.
That's all right. But at ease, Sergeant Slaughter, WWE Hall of Fame. Sarge has one of the greatest SIGs in the business.
Into that, bro.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like switching pens multiple times. Like,
yeah. I cannot wait. Like, I'm not going to have all of my Major Stars signed like on display. I'm going to get one of each guy signed if I'm able to. But this is one I think I'm going to have.
Let's bring some Jordan Graces to work, for the love of God.
You know what? I should have done that when I had a drive to Fort Lauderdale last week.
Whenever I drive to work, I load up the car.
God,
I didn't think about that.
I don't even want to get into the lengths I've gone to of things I've brought to TV to get some.
Brian is like the carniest motherfucker there is.
When I unpack in my room when I get to TNA, I have just this pile of like to do. It's
Brian has like no shame to go up to somebody. Here, I have 10 things to
they
sign.
just know, dude. Like I don't even know how. I didn't even say a word last time. Lance Storm walked in. He goes, "What do you want me to sign?" Like I didn't even like.
What was it? What was it?
Well, he walked by and go, "Lance, big fan." And he goes, "What do you want me to sign?" It was just, that Titan. I have that. It's on my whatnot this week. Is the Titanatron figure in the red trunks.
So do you just like? Can you even be making that much money on that figure?
I don't know. You never know. Like But I also didn't spend a lot, so like there's no gamble for
I
me.
guess. And it keeps your whatnot fun.
And
That's what I'm
the other thing.
saying.
I think it keeps my whatnot very entertaining and fun because I just don't want it. Obviously, there's plenty of Brian Myers items in there, but I don't want it to be the whole show.
Oh, no, I had no problem doing that. Like when I was,
want to keep it more.
no, my people loved it. They loved it.
My people loved it.
My people loved it. I do want to thank Chad Moore. He helped me acquire a 2 of 10 Matt Cardona
Damn.
That's lovely.
Tops Now card 2 of
Are you going
10.
to slab any of these?
I think just like I'll send in some generic one. I'm not going to slab it to like I'm not going to.
But that would be the one you slab because it's the rarest.
But what if it comes back like a 6? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, is it really only have
Chad Moore, thank you so much. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, because then I'm going to want to grade all my cards.
But it's that like it wouldn't even like matter if it's a 6 because it's out of 10. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm not against it. I'm not saying no. But I was planning on sending in like 10 or so of the regular and just see what happens. Try to get a PSA 10.
All right, our friends at Ringside Collectibles. Holy smokes, what a week! First off, let me show you off the stuff I can't open because after school tomorrow, Mackenzie and I will be opening them. First off, Ivy Nile.
Looks good.
Main event 164.
First time in the line?
First time in the line. Looks
She's jacked.
Actually. Like the likeness is incredible. Like pretty nuts deco hits and like metallic paint and stuff for a basic. So rules. First time in the line, Julia.
Oh,
Again,
wow.
Makina's got a crush on her. Took all the effort to like get all the unbelievable detail in there. Pretty cool. And I think one of the most sought after figures of the year. The debut of the champ, Stephanie Vaquer. Soft goods, I don't know what you would call it, kind of like a thing like Chelsea wears, skirt, the headdress, the pose.
Is she doing the Smart Mark
I can see
Sterling?
a lot of people in Vegas trying to hunt her down, trying to get
Oh, yeah.
Did get Cody from WrestleMania. He's probably not going to be let breathe. You should just save Cody's and give him to like kids and stuff. Pretty cool. Always nice and toyetic. I had to get Broski's group chat buddy.
Oh, Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints, the first ever Ricky Saints. I'm going to let him breathe. I was curious because, I don't know, it didn't look great, but it looks a lot better in person, I'll say that. But the pictures online, I was like, oh, that's a funny looking figure, but I will say I'm wrong. It's pretty cool. A lot of, man, they've really stepped it up with the deco on this.
Oh, yeah. When does he debut in WWE? NXT?
I don't know. I would say, when did he get in trouble for doing GCW with you?
That's like that's December 2024.
So wasn't it like right after that?
I'm going to look it up.
I'm going to say Jazzwares might have did the likeness a little better, huh?
Wow. Guys.
Yeah.
February 25th, 2025.
Wow.
So as of this, that's impressive.
It's very impressive.
As of this recording, it's February 24th. This came in a couple days ago.
Wow.
Under 12 months is very, very impressive.
Definitely. No, that's
very
commendable.
Bravo.
I thought this was sick. The best Jacob Fatu yet.
Yeah.
The most toyetic. His hair is freaking awesome. The detail and the tights. Look at that.
That's good.
All the Samoan tribal in there. The boots. The soft goods shirt with the cool cut. It's not just like a generic.
Yep.
The fun hands. And then the Legends. The updated Demolition Crush.
Is it different face paint?
I believe they all, right? They did
slightly different.
So I'm probably going to cut my old Crush.
Yeah.
Switch him out. And then this figure, this is not a knock, but it's a knock. This might be too nice for Coco Beware. All the effort put into this figure.
Come on.
I'm not.
I think worth the wait.
Holy shit! It's unbelievable. The hands, the soft goods, the bird, the stand, the glasses come off, and the freaking, I don't want to do it, but the wig pops off so you can have like in-ring Coco with the hair.
Oh,
it's insane.
That's cool.
It's absolutely insane. So some epic stuff came.
How are you going to display Frankie on the stand like that?
So I was messing around with it before. So Frankie goes on the stand like perfectly, grips in.
Yeah.
And it just stands on its own. I don't think I want it. Like, I think you can get them on the fingers.
But if it falls, you're screwed.
If it's going to just keep falling, I don't want to live that life. So
yeah, you're right. I think you just convinced me.
But some pretty awesome stuff. Head to Ringside quick. Use discount code MAJOR. Save 10%.
I want to thank KNS because they got me.
Ken?
Missy Hyatt.
Oh, I saw this when I was there.
The first lady of wrestling with a kiss. So Missy Hyatt kissing my big rubber guy.
Missy Hyatt kissed my big rubber guy. Wow. What a state.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my good. Her first figure in 40 years. Get your figure out of the gutter. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm honored to have made the Missy Hyatt, the first figure our toy company collect Major. Really, really cool. I also got from Ken the that limited Ric Flair we did in the green. I got that signed by Ric Flair, but I sent that to CAS, so I don't have that with me in hand.
Look at you.
I sent it to CAS, but
You gotta slap that kiss. You don't want that to rub.
No, I'm not. Listen, guys, I'm a big advocate for CAS, but I'm not slamming every middle card figure I have.
Defender off CollectMajor.com.
Oh, I know. I have special acrylics for these. I have acrylics. Yeah. Okay. So Missy Hyatt, very, very cool. I'm honored to have this in my collection. Thank you very much, K&S.
Brooksy, can we do it? Because I've been staring at these for days.
All right.
Oh, you got them.
See, Brian, I can't open mine because I have the black card.
Oh,
damn.
Here they are, LJN Series 2 from Mattel. This is the black card. I'm keeping this in the box. I do need a blue one to let breathe. I am very, very happy with this entire set.
Yeah, do tell.
So let's talk. I mean, we'll talk about the Warrior. Just the fact that, okay, I did not have the Warrior LJN as a kid. I knew it existed.
People did not.
I knew it existed. I never got to experience holding a mint-on card version. As a matter of fact, called Figure Fate, there's one on eBay right now.
So hard to open, by the way.
Oh, I know. There's a Ultimate Warrior LJN mint-on card right now on eBay for, I believe, $12,000. I'll get the exact price, $12,399.
Oh my God.
So that's how scarce and rare that is. Or you can get that one for what, $24.99 from Target.
Right.
Which
the skin tone is very different from the real one's a fronter over on my case over here.
It's close enough.
Hair color is darker and the skin tone,
guys, it's close enough.
Lighter, but it's close. Otherwise pretty.
It's close enough.
Pretty spot on.
So really, really cool. The other guy that they also redid was King Kong Bundy.
So I've heard some things about this that I want to say. I heard he's not as heavy.
Well, he's not as heavy. He's still a big boy though. You could still people were making it seem like this was like an empty eggshell or something. You could still kill a man with this King Kong Bundy.
Opened up. No.
I opened a black card Bundy as well. You could still kill a man with this King Kong Bundy. It's still heavy.
I mean,
Bro, yes, but it's still a big boy. It's still a big boy.
I don't know why the cut is at his waist. That's not fun.
What would you have done? The legs?
The legs, and you hide it.
Yeah. As of now, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to display all of my LJNs, but like once we Series 3 has not been officially announced, has it, or do I just know it?
These shaking no, but I mean we've seen the Rock prototype, so we know that.
Okay, so I do know that Series 3, 2 of the figures are re-releases. So it's like I think I'm going to get them all and Ziploc them, but I don't know if I can display all these re-releases with the real LJNs. You know what I'm saying?
That's basically what I'm doing. I mean, I'm getting them in Ziploc. I mean.
Yes. So I understand why they're doing it. I understand why they're doing it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
for
I get
now,
the decision, but
for now, I'll display them until it gets nuts.
We're like, it's not for us because we have the real ones.
100%.
We're also in the
100%.
Less than 1% of people that do.
100%.
Right. I get that. I'm not an idiot.
What about Stone Cold Steve Austin?
About because the pose is so not LJN like.
Right. I'm trying to think you could still do a stunner, but I would rather him. I would rather him. First of all, I'd rather him in like Greg the Hammer Valentine pose, if you will.
Right.
But I do like this because we're not playing with these.
Stands pretty good.
Oh, they stand great. Who's playing with these? I love.
Looks awesome. I'll give them. I mean,
Maybe a little too tan. Maybe.
Like it.
I love it a lot.
Race is fun.
I do like that the vest is more of a shiny.
You got the tat.
The tat's great.
Yeah, the vest is. I love that the vest is a different paint.
I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it big time.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think it's a great figure. I think the pose is throwing off the vibe, though.
Fair assessment. I still like it. And then last but not least, my favorite of the set, Jesse the Body
Without even
Ventura.
getting this busted open, it's going to be my favorite because it's what I want. I want
Right.
reenacted,
Yes.
reimagined. I mean, versions of these figures. I don't want the ones I already have. But again,
Now, if you look at the back of the box, Brian, look at the back of that Jesse box. The Warrior was supposed to be reimagined, but it must have been at the last minute.
maybe.
But yeah, I love this Jesse. This is because as a kid,
And you would have wished this is what Jesse looked like.
Yes.
Right? Because you had Jesse
Yes.
in gear, and you're like, I never seen this dude wrestle
right.
before.
And I love the wink and the nod to the LJN pose. So like it's a legit the reverse pose.
Like that's like, oh, these shades come off.
Shades come off, which is a cool touch. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that, but the shades stay on
They
nicely.
stay good, so I'm cool with
They
that.
stay good.
Cool. Like this is fun.
My only critique, and this might be nitpicking, is why is that arm with the microphone all the way down? Like he can't talk into it. He can't interview anybody. I wish his arm was up a little more.
Sure. I mean,
The mic comes out. Mic's removable.
The mic is removable. No, it should have like an old school logo or something. I don't know.
I'm fine with it being plain black. I like it.
This is my winner. This is the most fun one.
I agree.
For sure.
This is my pick right here. I absolutely love this, and these fit in with your big rubber guy collection. We keep saying they're in the same universe. They certainly are. Great stuff. I know who's coming to Series 3. Not that I'm not excited for it. I'm more excited for Series 4.
I don't even know what you're talking about. So.
All right. Well, I don't know who Series 4 is, but I'm just
I thought you have some inside information.
no.
Sure.
No, I'm just not that excited for Series 3. So I'm hoping Series 4 has something that I could really sink my teeth into.
And there's
you know what I'm
plenty
saying?
of things. Come on, where's that brother love?
Bro, where is Brother Love?
Right, come on.
Come on. Give me a
bag.
Brother Love. What else did you guys get?
I have 2 things left, but they're bangers.
All right, so I got some things that are not bangers. Let me talk about this. Well, they are bangers, but not. I got from Zombie Sailor the Bloodsport figures. Okay.
People were at Toy Fair. Everybody was kind of, oh shit, seeing these in person and stuff.
These are incredible pieces of art. Look at that. Now, I will say this will look great displayed, kicking Chung-Li, but you can't have Jean-Claude Van Damme in your fig fed. Right?
Why not?
Because of his pose. You just can't. However, bro, on Let Him Breathe on MajorBox.com, I booked Chung-Li 10 weeks. 10 weeks of booking Chung-Li.
Bro, see, every day we get closer and closer to a
He
new
comes in
FWF.
week 1, he squashes Virgil. Squashes him. Right? I don't remember all the weeks I did. I remember one week he beats the Bushwhackers in a handicap match. You know what I'm saying? Then week, towards the end, you got to listen to Let Him Breathe on MajorBox.com. But Chung-Li comes in.
You're sick.
He comes in like old school Rusev. He comes in like Oba. He comes in like Brock. And he just squashes everybody to the top. Gets to the top of the mountain. Becomes the champion. I think we got to bring FWF back.
Bro, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. I buy all of these zombie figures. Like I just bought those 2 Evil Dead zombie guys.
Yeah.
For the possibility of doing a backstage segment with weirdos. I don't want them at all.
TTD was marking out for Zombies' other licenses and stuff at Toy Fair.
Really great.
Yeah.
All I know is Bruce Lee is getting a shove when FWF comes back.
Maybe he's going to shove until Chung-Li's here, bro. Chung-Li, bro.
The Battle of the Lees, or maybe you tag them.
Oh, no.
The Lee brothers.
Chung-Li, if you want to listen to 10 weeks of TV, listen to the Let Him Breathe that's coming out with this Chung-Li.
What a selling point.
Speaking of retros, I do want to say I got Sal Sincere Love it.
So fun. Yeah.
Love it. So good. Like I use my model Rick Martel as Sal Sincere. Now I really have him.
Tom Brandy going to be at KNS WrestleFest signing.
Very, very
live.
cool. And I do want to say, just you could turn this guy upside down and shake him. That hat doesn't come off, which I love.
It's impressive.
I wish we had that problem with these next pictures I'm going to talk about. The Sergeant Slaughters.
So I've been waiting all day to talk about these. You didn't
Which
get
one
these
are we going
slaughters
with?
yet, Brian?
No, Mitch, what the heck, bro?
Okay,
Which one are we going with first?
The bad guy, Slaughter.
Okay,
And
so he comes with his Slaughter with the baton
With Adnan?
and the sunglasses and Adnan. Adnan has his flag. Adnan is great, by the
The
way.
flag is sick. Both of the hats are just like they don't stay on. They just
And they're not even, you know what I'm impressed with? They're not even the same mold. They're not the same hat. They're different molded hats
right for their heads.
for their hat. Like
The berets? Are they
the
like berets?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
just
berets.
don't. They. I don't want to say they don't fit, but they don't stay on.
They just like rest. They fit like perfectly on there, but like they just fall.
Like I could probably blow it up. See that?
Damn it!
I don't know why that just got me.
Yeah. So they don't.
But it's
really,
crazy because last week I just put over that Sal Sincere and being
Like
the best.
The South
hat.
is here like clicks in.
Yeah,
Right.
it's unbelievable. But then we get these two figures with hats that barely fit on.
Adnan's hat sits on. I cannot get the Sarge beret to even sit on his head.
Interesting.
Are you going the wrong way?
I don't think so.
Spin it around, bro.
It's supposed to go.
It's supposed to hang over as I'm looking.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I was going the wrong way. Yeah. All right, here, Mark. You watch it, Mark? I'm going to see if I can blow it off. No. Oh, there. You shouldn't be able to.
The next level. They didn't pass the blow test on the major pot. I don't know if I can purchase those.
However, other than the hat,
Unreal.
unbelievable. They are fucking Hasbros. These three might be some of my favorite Hasbros that I've got.
Paint deco, the hits, the cleanness.
His chin and like likeness looks awesome.
I don't know.
It's so good.
I don't know what factory he's using. It's a great factory. Let's talk about the baby face, if you will, Sergeant Slaughter. It has 5 accessories, bro.
I'm losing my mind over this.
So he's got the
Flag,
whistle
hat, whistle, sunglasses.
and the baton also.
You know what I love? Little detail here. The flag is like harkens back to the Hasbro flag.
Oh yeah.
It's like an actual Hasbro flag. Like kind of cheap, but it like works because
Right.
it's a
Gotta
Hasbro
take care of
flag.
that. Yeah.
My
Man.
only complaint about the Sarge is I don't like the camo. It's like almost like that new school like video game style camo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, digital. Like
Like it looks like almost like 8-bit camo. You see?
when was this? Because
Well,
that was the
maybe
camo that was
it's-
pop.
Maybe it's accurate.
That was
Potentially.
Desert Storm camo.
Potentially. I want my country back.
Listen, great stuff. The hat doesn't fit as well. Like, you know, it's on his head, but I'm not even going to give it the blow test. You know, it's not going
No,
to
this one does not click in. Like
Yeah.
you can tell that. I think he was trying to get the same technology as the Sal, but it doesn't click in, and it just
Wondering
sits.
if-
Oh shit!
Maybe my sergeants didn't come because of the storm.
Maybe. Now the camo Sarge, I'm not quite sure I'm going to keep. Actually, maybe I will
I'm
because
keeping the shit out of these.
Yeah, let's say they're all. If you're going by that rule that I have, both are different from the Hasbro, like big time different.
yeah,
Man,
damn, you're right. You sold me.
Yeah.
The last couple of figures I've gotten from Mitch, I just love so much that I get like giddy. Like when I get a zombie package, zombies are my favorite things that I'm collecting. I get giddy when I get a zombie package. I've been feeling that way when I get a Mitch package because I'm just so excited about how good the figures are going to be.
Right.
They are
Out of
they
the
are-
box.
The figures
Yes.
are the quality of the material of the packaging is great. The plastic, the cardboard stock. I just don't like. It looks like someone's making it in Microsoft Paint. But the figures I do really, really enjoy. Like this General Adnod, man, this looks like it could be in a Hasbro, like a Hasbro collection. Oh man, I love it.
Cool.
Really good stuff there.
Well, speaking of zombie guys, you ready for what I got?
Let's see.
Ain't I great?
No. Wow.
How'd you get that?
Pinnacle.
Wow.
Double J.
Wow.
Jeff Jarrett. Not even street legal. Pretty unbelievable, boys.
That's pretty damn cool. What do you think? What's the assessment?
It's
Worth the wait?
amazing. It's amazing. Feels incredible. I mean, my only nitpicky thing I would say is that, and I expected this because I didn't know how he's going to pull it off. The glitter kind of sheds.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know how it wouldn't.
The face is great.
Look at the back of.
Oh my God.
Wow.
All the glitter and the deco.
He didn't take anybody's money for this, right?
Nope.
Right. So then it's like you
Oh, wait,
can't.
well, I mean, he
really
did.
know.
Yeah, wait, he did. He did a pre-order,
Oh, he did.
but not years ago. Like
Not-
we
yes.
weren't waiting for years.
Maybe 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's fine.
And,
That's fine.
and Broski and I know just from toy making, so he's got the Ain't I Great, the strut, alternate heads is a more serious look, and here's kind of a smirk. The likeness
What's the difference between that one and the one
it's
on?
very close, yeah. These two,
Yeah, they're looking identical to me.
yeah, they're slightly different.
Okay.
But anyway, Broski and I know from toy making, it happened with our Shotzi, somehow factories, if they're done with something, they're just going to pump it out. So he skipped the line, so he finished. The other ones are still coming.
Wow.
So
This is incredible. That's so good. And that to me, that feels like without even holding it, it feels like a deluxe NECA style,
it's got
Super 7
ratchet
style.
joints like a Jazz wears,
Wow.
in the shoulder. They can hear it click.
Man.
Very cool.
Now, how are the joints? Are they stiff like a NECA or they work like a
Stiff.
Mattel?
I'd say it's the closest thing to a Jazz wears.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You got to take some good comparison pics.
Size compared to an Elite?
I mean, dead on. Here I have. Here's a fantasy matchup: Double J versus Jacob Fatu.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I also think, and I've been saying this for years, I think Mattel Elites are too skinny.
Yeah, they kind of shortchange guys on their quads and stuff.
Yeah, and their arms too. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to follow up that Jeff Jarrett, but I will say this: I'm still looking for this. I got it. I thought I finally checked something off my box, but apparently not. This is Jack's Classic Superstars Bret Hart. It's minty, 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 mint. However, if you can see, this piece of cardboard, the glue is no longer attached to the plastic. You can't even tell unless you're. Can you hear that sound?
Well, aren't they all like that?
No, they're supposed to be glued, but this is glued unglued.
I feel like it's you're gonna have a hard time finding it now.
Well, no, 'cause, the left side is perfect. The right side is not. So it's a placeholder for now.
Right.
But
Man, just take a little dab of super glue.
No.
Also, if that was slabbed, would you ever even know?
I don't know.
Right.
Dab of super glue? No one will ever know.
So this will be a placeholder for now.
If you want, I'll delete this out of the podcast.
No.
one will ever know.
I'm still looking for Minty Mint, Bret Hart, and Ultimate Warrior. Guys, I've been saying it. Jeremy Padower, with these figures, the Bret and Warrior specifically, Classic Superstar Series 1 changed not only the figure game, but the wrestling nostalgia collectible game. So I feel like Bret and I have a bunch still mock, and the glue come off. Ooh, yeah, I don't like that, pal.
What an awesome clip, by the way, if you haven't seen it, of Jeremy checking out the major booth. It was all over our social media. Just a organic, real-life conversation going on that was captured on film. That was just very cool, man. He's the best.
The best. So yeah, guys, if you have a Warrior or Bret, hit me up. And honestly, if you have the other 4 Minty Mint, I would think about getting those as well. That's Andre, Hunter, Sean, and Undertaker. But I'm really looking for Bret and Warrior. Minty, minty, mint, especially these gold triangles at top.
So tough.
So tough. So let me know if you got that. Anything else?
My last thing.
Good.
Saw it for sale in our group, and I was like, gotta pull the trigger. How about
Wow.
Hogan Ultimate
Wow.
autographed? I just thought, you know what? I have a lot of the legends in my collection. Mattel figures signed. I was like,
That's unbelievable.
I also, I know Bro's gonna be mad at this, but I was like, I wanted to cut this figure because of the ones we just got with the shirt rip. I couldn't really justify it, and now I got
Okay.
Best of both worlds here, pal.
Wow. How much was that, if you don't mind me asking?
I talked them down to $200.
That's not bad.
I thought it was pretty good, great, considering it's certified.
If anyone has one of those, I'm looking for one of those. I think it's unfortunate because I was hoping to get that done, the Hollywood, and then the Hulk Still Rules like Hollywood, and then
right.
He passed before. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Mark, you got anything else?
Nope.
D, can you pop up the picture I have my last purchase? Guys, I've been waiting months for this. I finally got it. WrestleFest. I finally got it. One Up Arcades. And I waited. Is this the Ultra version? What does this go? This is the big boy version. I don't have the exact name. Can someone write in the chat what the exact name of this is? I waited for the 4-player version. It is incredible. You knew I had TaskRabbit to come build this as soon as it came.
Guys, the biggest snowstorm in New York in 2 decades hit, and my family was stranded in Orlando, and Broski didn't even reach out for us to come over, and now I know why.
He was playing video games?
Yes.
You were at the Florida Mall, but
now I know why. Thanks.
I was setting this up, super cool. And listen, I hear the complaints, like it doesn't have so. Listen, I get it. Like,
but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And this was a very affordable price. It just screams nostalgia for me. Chelsea was saying,
anyone
like,
walks in your house sees that they're popping no matter.
Oh, and like I wish I had pictures of like the I should show you like the side of the because all artwork out,
Yeah.
has all the wrestlers on it. It looks just so cool.
You're just walking around your house in your merch shirt.
I was filming something.
Hope so.
I was filming something.
I really hope so.
But really, really cool. And it's cool because like in this little area of my house, we have this game, WrestleFest, and then we have RetroFest.
Oh yeah.
The official
the same
sequel.
Size as that?
This is bigger.
Oh.
This is bigger.
Wow, that's pretty big, RetroFest.
Oh yeah, but this is a big boy. Wow. So yeah, and like I said, I've heard the complaints that there's not as many guys, but it is what it is. And Chelsea was saying like, you're never gonna play this. I said, Chelsea, look at that plate you have on display in the living room. You're not eating off that plate.
Holy smokes!
It's a decoration. It's art. And
no, I'm with you on this. Like I said, someone walks in and they know what that is. They're popping for that, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but
cool.
also like you have a party, maybe you have a few drinks. You challenged Miz to a WrestleFest game.
Yeah, Chelsea and I played today, a little Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I love it. And I'm going to do a little post on social media, kind of a little video, more deep diving into it. But yeah, I think it's really, really cool. I even love the nice touch at the bottom. Like you can put in quarters, but it's like fake. Like you really can't put them in.
Oh, cool.
It's cool. Unless you can, and I'm just an idiot.
Also very possible.
Very possible. Yeah, I finally got it. I've been waiting for the big boy version, and it's finally here. So make sure you guys pick it up. All right, let's go to some major Mark purchases of the week.
All right. Strap in, buckle in. Major Mark purchases of the week. We're going back to last week here, guys. Let's start right here. Jeremy Anderson added 2 new graded toys to the collection. Grade your toys. First, yes. I got a Commander Jorg AFA 85. This is from Celebration 2002. Fun little Easter egg. Read his name backwards.
It's like George Sackule or something like that, right?
I always see this.
It's George Lucas.
Vintage toy stores.
George Sackle, yeah.
Yeah.
Second, I got George Lucas in Stormtrooper Disguise 2006 Unpunched CAS 85. Star Wars is such a black hole of never-ending collecting and always wanting more. So when I knew I wanted a few pieces graded to go along with my graded VHS episode 1 through 3, who better to represent Star Wars than George Lucas himself, the man who invented it?
I have those figures, but not graded. I might follow in your footsteps, bro.
That's a good idea.
Man, is this graded as well?
That's pretty cool.
Look at that. Jeff Seltzer, when I worked at Post Cereal, I met John Cena multiple times, and the man was always amazing. In 2014, I got him to sign a box flat of his Fruity Pebbles cover. This was in my storage box for a decade. When I joined Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Group, I shared this and always wanted to find a premium way to display this. I reached out to PSA, Beckett, and others, and nobody would touch it. Last summer, I sent a few items to CAS. Take a shot. Thrilled with the results. Based on that experience, I reached out to see if they'd take on this project, and they gladly said yes. I got this JSA certified, sent it in, and just received it back this past week with
That's
an 80
awesome.
plus.
Nice.
I love
That's
the end
cool.
result.
What a unique piece.
Come on.
Check out this. James Becky, after a few weeks ago, man, Brian
outta
giving
here.
Vinny the idea, VSK.
I gave him the idea.
Yes, you. Being a Long Island guy, I had to support VSK and got mine on Pro Wrestling Tees. I'm over. My time.
And I think the mullet on that is the giveaway that he was the kid from the Mario commercial.
Right.
Tune into the Major Movie Club to get that joke.
This is cool.
James Becky after... Wait, what?
These ice cream bars, Mark.
Yeah, where? I don't know if I have that. Let's skip over to this one.
All right.
KNS.
Dylan Waits has got this signed at a horror convention.
Oh,
I'm not a
what?
horror guy by no means, but if Flair is going to be there, I'll be there too.
I saw Ken's flares at KNS, and if you're going to get the Chase sign, pink is the way to go. It's clearly the best.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Is that the Chase right there?
That's the Chase, yeah.
I feel like I need this. Ken, do you have any more of these? Does Ken
got
listen
a
to the pod?
bunch. Yeah, he's got some.
Does Ken listen to the pod?
No, text him.
This is just Mitch Little. He said all signed. So that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh wow.
that's unique. You don't really see that.
Check this out. Jeff Shabo, my first CS items have arrived.
Yeah, I love this, baby. I love
Man,
this.
First off, if you were doing the drinking game, you'd be bombed this episode.
Back in November when I met Chris Jericho, I knew I wanted to get something personalized. I realized that I didn't have anything in my Jericho collection that was actually signed to me. I chose this figure for a variety of reasons, but especially because of the gear design on it. This is the same design I used on my own gear when I returned to pro wrestling last year.
Oh, that's special.
On top of that, the design was originally created for Jericho and made by Clint Sacamano, who previously worked with him in AEW. That connection made the piece even more meaningful to me.
That's really cool. I didn't realize he was such a Jericho collector.
I did
He's
not
always
know that
posting stuff
either.
in the group.
This is nuts, bro.
Bro, Mitch Little.
This is nuts.
This is crazy. Brian?
But hasn't he always had these? I'm confused.
I don't know. He's just posted them. Has he?
You gonna read what he said or no?
That's all he said.
I talk to this guy all the time. He's been collecting signed Hasbro since '96. I think he has the most complete collection in the world.
If you're listening, this is Series 1 Hasbro and Series 2 Hasbro Ultimate Warrior signed and the red card Yokozuna signed.
Yeah, but I think he's had these for years and years. These aren't like weekly purchases type thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Obviously
well
very
here's
cool.
the display from last week. Ryan Johnson, this is my Collect Major Cardona Myers collection so far.
Yeah.
Sandman and Bully Ray, Mock, Bendy's, Cardona Super 7, Power Town 2-pack, blah, blah, blah. Toyhio cards as well.
Just hurts my soul from that Power Town segment earlier in the show.
I know.
Seeing that every time I see it.
Ugh.
All right, moving on to this week here. Check.
I
Wow.
saw this in the group.
Alan
See,
Etzel.
someone brought their own paint pen.
It's clean.
Yep. I purchased this John Cena last time as now figure, hoping to have it signed. When I saw the chance to mail it in for a private signing, I jumped on a chance.
I like
See
that.
Herm?
See Herm the Worm?
Yep. Okay. We are on. Look at that.
What?
Did you see
I
this,
didn't
Rusty?
see this.
Okay.
What?
Austin Axford. Technically a purchase from last week, but it's only now ready to share. I've wanted to get this tattoo. It's a tattoo of Broski's skull with a
Yeah.
sword in it for a couple years now and finally just got it done. I wanted the Broski skull as I've always felt the need to fight for my goals and to be ready for any opportunity that does come my way. That mentality has helped me a lot in my work life and keeps me driven as I strive to reach my goals. The sword going through the skull is from a Bon Jovi album cover. When I was younger, my father and I used to listen to Bon Jovi whenever we would drive, and he may not be around anymore, but Bon Jovi always makes me think of him as my second ever tattoo and first bigger piece. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out.
Wow, I'm honored, man.
I like that he mashed up things that mean something to him.
Yeah.
Right, to make something unique.
Very cool.
This is maybe the most jealous I've ever been.
Woo!
AJ Lanigan, my first ever PSA video games submission came back today, and it's, in my opinion, the best N64 wrestling game. And on the day where I buried my father, it was a much-needed morale booster. So it's a graded WCW versus NWO revenge.
And an 8.5, which I'm sure is not easy to come by.
Now, WADA sold to PSA.
Is that true? Yes?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I thought so.
I mean, it looks, or PSA just does games now because it looks like the same.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Slab stuff.
Anyone in the chat know? I thought that PSA acquired or bought WADA.
That's cool.
I could be wrong. I could be so wrong.
Makes sense.
Okay, last thing.
What?
Sammy Callahan?
Josh Siegel, I'm pretty sure nobody has a Howard the Duck movie shelf, so here it goes. Nothing. Howard the Duck is my favorite movie of all time. I think it's vastly underrated and a lot of fun. The Howard with the guitar and chair are very limited editions, under 10 each. Pretty cool.
I love
This
it.
is something that I watched so much as a kid and never have seen as an adult that I feel like we could major movie club it.
Yes, I was just thinking that. I watched it a million times. I had it taped on a VHS
tell
with
you
commercials.
one thing about the story or nothing though. It's
I know
just
at the end there's
watched
some
it.
weird, scary bad guy.
Yeah. I know it's Sammy Callahan's favorite movie and he has a giant tattoo of him on his arm.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, what's
love it.
next?
All right, guys, let's go to the Q&A brought to you by Blue Chew.
Fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up. And Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level, championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping, mixed with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. Next time she sends you a "you up" text, answer with a picture of Blue Chew. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code MAJOR. That's promo code MAJOR. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. If your bed could talk after this, it'd be asking for a break.
Yeah, it's that time again of the show to scratch that itch. Ask the boys what you want to know. Yeah, you better make sure that your question is good. Like, what's your Mount Rushmore of figures from your childhood? Jump on X and use the tag Ask Major Pod. It'll get you hard if they read your question on air. You'll get a prize, now that's super rare. You better be smart, professional, and complete. Then maybe the boys will pick you for the Q&A this week.
All right, guys, it's too late now. It's as we're recording, it's 11:19 p.m. I can take that Blue Chew, but Chelsea's sleeping. But I'll be always ready. But she
Well,
won't.
you can impress yourself.
I could impress myself.
On this Disney cruise, it just would have been a waste, guys.
Let it go, let it go. Anyway.
To let something go.
Oh my God. Everybody use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we read your question on air, you will get a prize.
Matt's question, Ian McD at Cheers Ian. What would be the first Zack Ryder figure / look you would pick for 1, Ringside from the Vault release, 2, Target Legends?
Oh my God. Please not a Target Legend though.
All right. If I were to do from the Vault, hear me out, since they kind of change up the gear a little bit, right? I would want Zack Ryder from the Edgeheads 3-pack, but solo in like the red WrestleMania gear, even though it's kind of a mashup.
Right.
I never wore the beanie then. That's what I would want.
Like your, what is that, Elite like 17 or whatever it is?
Well, I'd kind of want that as like the Legends from the Vault.
Right.
You know? Like I'd want one of those with the one-legged tights, kind of switch up the color.
You would want the one-legged one or the like, I'm thinking the Overbroski. Like,
oh, with the internet title?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one, you think?
And
yes.
do it right, like the deco that they missed. Do it right?
Maybe. Yeah. I could listen. I'd be grateful for either or. I'm hoping that WrestleMania we see something. I would love something. That was a good question.
By the way, Nate Meat says, yes, PSA acquired WADA. You can still use your WADA login. I still send games in frequently.
Man, I'd be pissed. Oh, I am kind of pissed now that I have all this like WADA stuff. But it's like,
I was just thinking.
Goddamn, ECW game is slabbed by WADA. Like, what is WADA now?
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah,
back in my day, WADA was great in games. Whatever, it sucks.
Yeah.
Where am I? Okay. Here we go. My question. Mean thing. 420. Do Brian, Mark, or Matt have any Titantron figures in their collection? If so, what figures are they? Can we get a history of Titantron figures someday? I do not have a single. Yes, I do. I have the Ric Flairs.
I would love to do a show in the history of Titantrons because they were so bizarre and some amazing and some just dog shit and just a weird time in wrestling figures.
I hate them.
The problem is it gets too crazy.
It does get a little crazy. We'd have to make some kind of rules. Like we're not going to do like the bootlegs that go on into like the 2009.
Well,
whatever,
even
right?
just the sub series get nuts.
Yeah. I don't know if I have it. I know. God, take a shot. I got that Double Slam Hardy's 2-pack signed and submitted to CAS just last month. I don't know if I have anything else.
So I do have
You
one
have the Tron, right?
I do. So in my new toy room, the Tron's staying, like in the box, the Tron's staying.
Right.
I do have, and I don't know if these are going to make it, one of each guy / gimmick in Titantron form loose. I don't know if I'm going to have room for that. Like it got cut in my old toy room.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to make the cut in this toy room, but there's so many of my favorite.
The original ones are so ugly, and then the real scan comes in. They actually look kind of awesome. It's just like sucks.
Series 1, I had those mint on card. I still do. And I was going to like display them, but they're so bad. And I hate, and the thing is, I hated them at the time too.
Yeah. And those 2-packs were so bad at the time.
God, so bad. But some of the figures are like some of my favorite figures of all time, you know?
But when only the real scan era.
Only the real
Kurt Angle and the Hardy, like
yes.
Rikishi and Duke, like some of those get nuts. It was so exciting.
I would love there to be a world where I can display one of each guy or gimmick loose in my new room. I can't promise that, but Titantrons were great. They really were. Like, and I say this a lot. I think a lot of the Titantron sculpts, like when they first introduced real scan technology, I think they look better than current day Mattels.
Some of them hold up for sure. The likenesses.
And that's also because I don't like the new.
It's gotten better. I will say that.
Yeah.
Brian's question from Mr. Furley at Cigar Guy PD. Was there ever a time in your career when wrestling wasn't fun anymore and or you questioned your future in the biz?
I don't think there was ever a time where wrestling wasn't fun anymore. There's definitely times where I was like WWE wasn't fun anymore. Like when it wasn't being used at the tail end of my first run and I was just miserable. You know, I just wanted to be wanted and it wasn't happening, you know. Like Cardona called me to fire me. I went, oh, thank God. and I
Right.
wrestled. That was a Thursday. I wrestled Friday and Saturday, and I couldn't have been happier to be at an indie show in front of fucking 117 people, just doing what I love. You know, just because you love it so much when you're being like paid to not participate. It's a weird feeling. You feel like shit about it.
No, I definitely went through. I mean, there's one point before Brian and I get back together. Like, I'm still on the road traveling, doing all the shows, but I don't think I was on Monday Night Raw, the television program, for like a calendar year.
Right.
You know, so it's like it was frustrating for sure. You know, at least I was getting paid. I was still wrestling, but I wasn't on TV. And I've said it publicly during this indie run. There were certainly plenty of times where I'm like, what am I doing? Like with my life, like this is hard to keep this afloat, because I didn't want to just be a guy in the indies. I wanted to be the guy on the indies, and year after year, it's like, how am I going to top myself? What's next? And then like the times, like when I would get hurt, because I was hurt twice, it's like, oh, how am I going to come back from this? Like, what am I going to do when I get back? It was just, I don't think the love was gone, but it was, if you're asking like, did I ever question what's next? I guess if I'm answering your question correctly, because I didn't know what was next.
Right.
You know?
I've never really said this out loud, but when I was fired the first time, and like at some point in 2016, I had thought, or at least I heavily looked into like Uber driving in my spare time, because like I just wasn't making like significant money in the indies. I was making enough to like get by, but like I wanted to like start a family and have a kid and get out of my apartment in Queens. You know, I just needed like big boy stuff, and I needed to have a bit like more income, and then just by like, you know, unreal fate, WWE called me and rehired me. It was kind of nuts, but it was like right there at that point where I was like, I got to do something here, because this just isn't enough.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't either.
Then, the only other time I can think of is, and I don't know if Broski agrees with this, but like, I mean, I think there'll be books written about how bad WWE television was in 2019. And then once we lost the belts, like we had apps, they had nothing for us. And if it was something like so insignificant, or fucking telling AOP to beat the fuck out of us. Like, it was just insane. But luckily by then the pod was like cooking, and like it was almost like a cheat code. Like, no matter how lame or whack whatever we were going to do at work was, we kind of just like laughed it off and like left and went and had fun and had a fucking great meal somewhere and went and recorded the pod, and like we could almost like, you know, let it roll off our back, which was kind of a great
yeah
thing.
we during that time we really used our creative juices towards the pod, because we couldn't really do, of course we were pitching things for WWE. We were even like, you know, trying to get that Gratitude Era over.
I was just going to say, the irony is that was the Gratitude Era.
Yeah.
you guys were so gracious.
Yeah, we were trying.
Remember, we were like on a European tour and we randomly win this like 3-way tag. We were number one contenders, and then it just like went nowhere. I don't know why they even did that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. But I mean, listen, this business is full of ups and downs and highs and lows. It's how you navigate it. And I've said it plenty of times, you can't just love this business when everything's going your way and when you're on top. You got to love it when you've hit rock bottom. And Brian and I have both been there a few times. You got to love it when it sucks, because it makes the moments where you do accomplish something so much sweeter. And this is something I didn't really say on the podcast last week, because I don't even think I realized it until like I was coming home the next day. Is like I was just sitting on my phone, like looking at posts or looking at pictures on my phone of something to post for Toy Fair, and like all these like feelings just hit me. Like sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I certainly feel like I'm definitely not like where I want to be, or I haven't accomplished all the things I've wanted to accomplish. And then like, I'm so busy, especially during the indie run, the fucking 6 years flew by where I was just so fucking busy trying to, I don't even know what I was trying to achieve. You know, I was just so fucking go. I never took a second to like chill and be like, whoa, look at the things I have done. And like Toy Fair, it's like, okay, so Brian and I, we start this podcast, but even before that, we're just two fucking kids who still collect wrestling figures and meet in wrestling school. And yeah, we've won, you know, titles together and stuff like that, but it's the podcast and the toy business that I'm the most proud of, you know, and that everyone that's helped out through that. And, you know, Nick kind of leading the way that we formed this company. We're at Toy Fair how many times did you read about Toy Fair as a kid, like in magazines or online? We're there with our own fucking toy company. You know, it's just fucking so much. And then my parents, it was just a whirlwind of shit. I'm like, and I'm looking at my wife, who's a WWE diva. I'm looking at her figure. I'm like, what the fuck? All this weird shit all kind of hit me at once, you know? And like, we're hanging out with Jeremy Bauer when I used to look up to him and buy all his shit. Like,
right. Or look forward to his interviews with Ringside being posted and stuff.
So sometimes you got to just take a second and just digest the things that you do have.
It's hard to do that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Even some of the things we did early in our career, I'm like, I don't even remember being like nervous. We were just like, okay. We were just so like focused, like laser focused. Like,
right.
Why were we not nervous wrestling The Undertaker when we were like 22, like several times?
That's
Maybe
crazy.
we were, but I don't know. Like, that's not what I remember about it. I just remember just doing it because we were told to do it. And like, I don't know. It's crazy.
A lot of confidence.
Yeah. I don't even think it was confidence. It was just like, well, this is what what are you going to do? Not do it?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Like, you'd be as nervous as fuck, but like, you have to go through with it. You have to do it.
Right.
Like, it's the job, you know?
I definitely fell out of love with it when I quit. I quit wrestling in 2006. But like, wrestling was really shitty. And the indies in 2006 were really bad.
Yeah, I think that's another thing that you have to put into perspective, right?
The shows sucked, but also the people and the culture was awful. Mm-hmm. Hazing, bullying, that doesn't exist. And the business has changed in that way.
In a good way.
In a very good way, yes. Much more welcoming and for hard workers. You know, you still have to like be respectful of the business.
Delusional fucking idiots in wrestling.
Yes,
that's never going to change. But
yes, but so I quit and I did not. I thought I would never do it again. I had no interest in doing it again, and I stopped watching it. I didn't watch wrestling at all, not even a single thing from like 2006 to like 2009 or something like that. It's completely out of it.
You don't mark out for the edgeheads.
You
missed the whole goddamn run.
I guess that's a lie because I literally remember talking to a friend of mine going, look at these white meat babyface guys on ECW.
There you go.
So I definitely, I guess, kept tabs on it. Whatever. Yeah, dabbled. But, all right. What's next?
Let's go to some good housekeeping. All right, guys, youtube.com/@MajorWF Pod. What do we got, Marky?
Well, we finally finished putting the 3 videos we got out of Orlando. The behind the scenes of the live show, the behind the scenes of just existing in Florida, and then also one of the best fig hunts that we've done in a long time up there. So we got 3 videos up there.
How's the fig hunt one doing?
Great. 50-something thousand.
Oh, yeah.
Great thumbnail. We did that one great. You know, people don't widely watch our behind the scenes things, but our true fans love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I don't have any fig hunts coming up. Do you guys? We need to get some content here.
No, and we
get some.
I will. I do have an idea. This is peeling back the curtain, but we owe an advertiser 1 fig hunt a month, so we got to make sure that we have one for March at some point. But I do have an idea if push comes to shove, something I can do around here. So
okay, well that's something. That's something at least.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we got here? Majormarks.com. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got this week, Mark?
First time in the line, David Riles and the classic superstar Josh Moody.
Oh, you guys will be getting prizes. Sign up today. You get this podcast early and ad-free. Access to the Facebook group. So many bonus content. This month we gave you guys did a whole Major Pod crew kind of Q&A.
It's pretty epic.
And
Tony and the Bear.
Yep. Yeah. And then we just did the Super Mario Major Movie Club.
Which was also very fun.
And there's all the bonuses, Let Him Breathe, myself, Figure Dissecting, D Freedom, the Pecker Checker with Billy Peck, Silver Linings with Smart Mark Sterling. Oh, baby, he's happy hour. What's going on with the Hard Foundation Ups cards, Mark?
Well, I put a post.
What is going on there?
Unfortunately, it's a very random turn of events, but the entire Major Wrestling Figure Podcast shipping department decided to get married on the same day. It's ridiculous.
Wasn't that in January?
What selfish assholes would do that?
It was literally 2 weeks ago, and then they all went on their honeymoon at the same time.
Outrageously selfish.
So the January card has not shipped out. Is that what's going on?
I believe that it has shipped to domestic and the international. Like literally today, it's shipped to domestic, and then international is coming in the next couple of days.
Okay, so people have not gotten their January's.
People have not gotten their January.
Okay, the February card we know, but that's not going to get shipped till March. So that one's
not going to get shipped for. I mean, we're going to get that shipped as quick as possible, but we don't even have the artwork yet.
Right.
And it's the 24th. So.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And then of course, guys, you guys will get an ultimate gift. Has that been ordered, Mark?
I'm not supposed to order that.
Oh,
I'm ordering
When
Chambi ordered it. Yes.
Chambi sent it to you.
When Chambi
I don't have it yet though.
Ordered it.
Yes.
All right. So much great stuff over on MajorMarks.com. Of course, my ass Matt. Anything is up. The Boozing with the Toys will be this week. A lot of cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, Boozing with the Toys will be joined. We will be joined by Heath.
Oh,
and then we're going to go right into another live Heath's Happy Hour.
Wow.
Oh, I love
if you're
that.
Listening or watching Friday, Saturday, you missed out because you're not a Patreon. You got to know this stuff.
That's right, guys. If you want to advertise your product or service, hit us up, majorpodcast@gmail.com, prowrestlingtees.com/major WFpod. Whatnot, Brian's on Whatnot.
New design coming up this week, possibly.
Oh, the Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, check that out. Very nice, kind of everyday wear Major Pod stuff. Pretty sweet.
Check out Brian on Whatnot. I've been trying to convince WWE and Fanatics. What if I do my own Fanatics live every week? I'm working, get my old time slot. I saw Danhausen was stealing that.
Slot. Yeah.
I don't know if I like that. Major Rewind every 2 weeks. Jay George takes you on a trip down memory take a shot lane. I love Jay George's shows.
Sure.
Check those out. And then every other week from the vault.
Speaking of Jay George, did you watch the Orlando vlog?
I haven't watched it yet. No.
So we weren't he mentions it in the thing. We weren't really vlogging epic. We just had fun.
Yep.
But he shot footage of a bunch of shit.
Yep.
And he narrated it, and it was really fun. It was a nice little walkthrough. He was explaining the things you were seeing. It almost made it a little bit more digestible. It was cool.
Got it. Not just random ass clips.
Yeah, it was an interesting way to do things if we didn't feel like being and here we are going to the
right.
We could narrate it after, or I could do that. So that was a good idea.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Plugs. This week I will be obviously I have SmackDown, but I will be at the Elimination Chamber doing some signings. Who's going to be there in Chicago?
Where are you signing?
They have the big WWE signing that Saturday.
Fanatic store type thing?
Yep. I'll be there. My first official WWE photo op. Oh, I don't know if it's a photo. It might just be a photo op. Does anyone know? I should know this.
What's the combo price?
I don't know.
Did we get a break? Is there a combo?
I don't know. But I will be there, folks. So make sure
he's just explaining to everybody there. No combos, pal.
Make sure you come. Make sure you come meet me.
Is SmackDown in Chicago as well?
SmackDown is in Louisville. So I'm going to Louisville, my old stomping grounds. There's no vintage toy stores in Louisville, are there?
There's that awesome one that I don't think you've ever been to.
Really?
That one that me and Eddie went to a couple of times. It's a flea market, but indoors, and it's all figures. It's so sick.
Wrestling figures?
A lot. Yeah.
It would be hard to vlog by myself?
No, not at all.
Who can you bring, broski? You're not friends with anybody yet?
Look, you need to make some friends at work, okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm tapped out.
You know, that scene in The Sandlot where the mom comes in and talks to him. He's like, "Look, you're not sitting around playing with your toys all summer. You got to go make some friends."
Because you know my deal about friends. Like Miz I got Miz. You know,
What about Bobby Roode? What about Bobby Roode?
Horrible friend.
No,
Yeah.
Miz is a great friend.
How about Bobby Roode? Bring him.
You get Bobby Roode on a hunt.
I would love that.
I'll retire.
Glorious.
Oh my god.
Bobby Roode used to fucking hate riding with me and like I bet Bobby, look, he would give a fuck. Like Bobby, this is a new figure. He wouldn't give a fuck.
That's why me and Fur get it off because he was like he didn't collect toys, but he was very positive and enthusiastic for my hunting.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I'll be somewhere this weekend, but I can't say where. So. Yeah.
I'm going. Well,
One of the most professional wrestlers going to pop up.
Speaking of old stomping grounds, I'll be back for some tapings in Jacksonville.
Your home turf, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Are there any vintage toy stores there?
There's actually me and Ethan went to a bunch. Yeah.
So what are you doing? We need some vlogs.
Well, I don't think there's any time, to be honest. I get in late as possible on Saturday and then taping all day Sunday.
Get up and do his tidy whitey workout in his room.
Oh my God, we're back to that. My God,
I don't own any tidy whities.
Mark's tidy whitey workouts in the hotel room.
You know what? I'm gonna make a fucking workout video. I'll send it to you.
Let's get physical.
I would love to see that, Mark.
Of course you would.
All right, we're out of time. What?
Time.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.